Alright, so the stream should be rolling now.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Kombat. Welcome back to the Netherkast.
That is not how that goes. That is not how it goes at all. It's supposed to go, welcome to the Nethercast. This is Cyborg speaking.
Welcome to the Nethercast. It's your boy Corn Dog. We got Cyborg joining us today, and we also got Cole.
Hi, I'm Colbs.
But yeah, the deal is, if you are tuning into this, I don't even know if this is working right now. I should probably check. But yeah.
All for naught.
I gotta switch the. All these things are wrong.
I've listened to 96 episodes, Cyborg. I think I know how it goes.
No, you don't understand. I gotta edit the video. It's got the wrong stuff on there. Things and stuff.
Oh wait, I forgot I was fighting you. I'll let you fix it.
Give me a second, okay. Oh my gosh. Kombat X stream. Do. Knock it off.
Sound like Ben Drescher.
I hate when you like join a King of Hill and it says match in progress and you're just like, okay, this is fun. Watching a screen.
Wish I could see the match.
Wish I could see the match, you know. Just see the life bar slowly go down every now and then. Casual.
Round 2.
And just hear the clicking. Click clack.
That little. Yeah, I was about to say. Click. Oh, I can't even talk. Clickety clack. Don't talk about clickety jack.
Okay, so those are fixed. I need to fix the thumbnail, but at least that's good for now.
Oh.
Take it! Take it!
Oh, I'll show you taking it.
Will you?
Ah, fuck. Oh! Stop it, your katana's better than cold.
Wow, that's rude.
Easy now. Stream just
This is
started
really
and you're
throwing-
already putting a guy down.
I know, throwing jabs, like what the heck? We've been playing
That's
together
all
for
I know
like
how to
30
do.
minutes. An hour. I just love watching y'all's life cards go down and not seeing the match. It's fun.
It's called imagination.
I'm just picturing it. Pokes and kicks and...
Yep, there's a lot of pokes. Now there's a lot of projectiles happening.
I knew it was coming! Fuck you! Ah! Oh,
Oh, okay.
You're dirty. I don't like it. Oh, right in the head. Alright, that'll give
very dramatic.
me time to, hopefully...
Jason wins.
Somebody's got like a fan? Colbs, you got a fan coming through your mic?
Oh, I do. Let me turn that sound.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
There is a new king.
Oops,
Yeah,
I gave you like 4 on accident.
uh-huh.
Yep. My
Hey,
thing.
Nethercast is playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
I know, right?
Jason Voorhees
Alright, let's see. See how my training all day, all 3 hours went today.
No, not the courtyard.
Alright, so how do I...
No connection. Aw.
Something go wrong?
Oh no, for the YouTube, for the stream.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It says no connection.
I was like, I'm still playing, I don't know.
Who are you?
You're fighting a computer, Cole.
I probably still lose.
Okay. I dropped my controller for a second.
Oh, I was like, oh, I'm doing so good.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Oh! I was gonna say I didn't think I got you.
Alright.
Oh, the disrespect.
I freak out and push buttons, I don't know.
Jason already can't talk. Stop disrespecting his throat.
I knew what was coming. The knife, the machete.
Check one, check one. Can you hear me, Cole?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh. Time out. My volume's off. Okay.
Oh. I always forget that, like, grab is a thing.
Oh yeah, me too. And Cyborg does that, I'm like, wait, how'd you do that?
My fury is unrelenting.
Oh, the armor.
Far deadlier than you.
Oh.
Oh no. When you know it's over.
I panic.
It's over. I was gonna say be nice to my dead body, but you know, too late.
I'm gonna take you home in pieces.
Jason.
Never mind.
Fatality.
Fatality.
Pay your respects.
I'm gonna,
Hey,
give you a
yo.
I'm gonna give you a 9.
Defend.
That was good. Not great, but good.
Wow. Now I'm gonna have to really fight. I was good for Aaron Black for a little bit, but I don't think I remember.
Alright, let's see. Blur, blur, blur.
Katana.
Picking your stage, Jodan? Jodan?
Is he alive?
I don't know.
What happened?
You gonna pick your stage?
No.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It's alright, you know. It's 2018, almost 2019.
Yeah, do what you
can
gotta
choose.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Corn Dog. Welcome back to the Netherkast.
I think we're past that.
Yeah.
No, we're not. It's not even live
That's
yet.
already been done.
You can't do
That's
it.
been done. It hasn't been done because the stream hasn't been officially started.
I think it started.
Is it playing?
It's been started.
About an hour ago, probably.
An hour. I don't know about
Or
that.
has it?
That was really weird. That auto-corrected like crazy for you.
It's a traceable.
I guess.
It's playing the air guitar.
It's hilarious.
Round 2. Fight.
Can't put me in the corner if I put myself in the corner.
It's all the same.
Same result, yep, same.
Call him whose side are you on?
You know, I'm on the side of truth. Justice.
And humanity.
Katana. Just Katana.
Fight deadlier than you.
Well, it's been a good night, guys, so I think I'm kind of tired now. And,
Yeah, right. I bet.
Close it out with the...
Pay your respects. There is a new king.
That was very respectful. Okay.
Okay.
To go Katana 2.
Alright, continue work on this thumbnail. Give me 1 second. Okay. Do. Get over there.
Katana versus Katana.
Are you gonna narrate? Maybe?
Are you?
They have like a
We're
WWE,
waiting.
Or do you want me?
Well,
As you can see here, Combs is having a hard time to decide if he really wants to be Katana or not.
Oh, I'm already decided. I'm decided.
yeah, it's me. I'm finishing this thumbnail. I'm stalling for time.
As you can see, Cyborg. A slight slip of the tongue, ladies and gentlemen. I meant to say Cyborg. Oh, they bow to each other now, and the pit, which is what my what? Oh wait.
What? Yeah.
You have my visage. And your strength. That remains to be seen.
Round 1. Fight.
Me.
Owie. That was a major owie.
Hi, Chihuahua.
Nice.
Oh, that was nice too.
Noise.
Yep, can't parry it again.
As you can see, Cyborg is quite flustered.
Oh no. Panic.
It's a mirror match. We got ourselves a mirror match. Ow. Just gonna hit me out of the air like that.
Yeah. I'll do it again. Oh, dang it. Oh, wait.
Over here now.
Dang it. That was a fail. Oh. Oh man.
GG's.
Good. GG's. Good try for me.
Katana wins.
Good match. Good job, everyone.
Pay your respects.
Pay your respects.
I'm gonna get that attempt. Yeah. I like to panic a lot and just push buttons.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us, really. It's hard to remain calm at certain times, but yeah. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Working on it.
Games are all about.
Alright, let me save this thumbnail here. And then we should be good.
Trying to work on it. Hopefully by the next game, we'll get there.
What next game?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. It's not yet.
Got him.
Haha, fucking pranked.
You,
I'm the funny guy.
you got
right
him
here.
good.
You got me real good. Like, so good. That, like, I can't even see straight. That's
Damn
how
it, Cole.
got me. Like, who am I? I don't even remember who I am.
Do you want me to turn off the hot dog persona?
Do I have a choice, or?
Yes. I could just be John if you want.
There's always a choice.
Oh.
We all make choices here.
Wow. That's true. It is almost 2019. Everyone. And a
Don't
boy.
trip me like that.
You trip and go. Alright, I guess I'll just be John instead of corn dog.
Whoa!
That's okay. Be who you want to be.
Now you made me feel self-conscious.
It's okay. Big up, John. Dog. Hot dog.
Corn dog.
Or hot dog, whatever you want to be. Or Jason. With the machete.
Ouchies. Dude.
Oh, what?
Ouch!
Round 2.
It's okay, that was practice.
Yes. I like that attitude.
I like that little dodge.
Yeah,
Little kick dodge.
Yeah.
I know what must be done.
The X-ray.
Now give it that log. That boy loves to throw his logs around.
Easy. Easy.
Wow. Oh wow. Family friendly, come on.
Family friendly. I don't know
You
about
guys
that.
went there. Family friendly as we're playing one of the most graphic games.
You never played MK with your family?
Oh.
Come on now.
I'm getting a
they
machete
don't
through
play
the
with
jaw.
No, it's okay.
They don't play with me because I beat their ass.
Good chiropractor session, you know. You're good.
Cyborg, why do you hate me? I've supported you for years.
Have you though?
Yeah?
GG's. That was fun.
I was gonna say I have still the first Facebook message I sent Cyborg, like in 2014 or whatever.
What's that?
Oh wow.
Okay, I said, why are you beating me up, Cyborg? I've supported you for years. And then
Supported.
quote that.
Defended.
And I was like, yeah, I still have the Facebook message.
I like it.
Or
Keeping the receipts.
yeah, there's a tweet from like 2015, and I was like, please notice me.
Notice me! Please. Witness me. You just spray your mouth with chrome paint.
Oh god. Voila.
Oh, we have a scorpion.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
One, fight.
Oh, wow. You know it's serious when the buttons are getting pushed hard.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Round two, fight.
Ah.
Why do they sound so far away?
Nice. That was a good anti-air uppercut. Good grab. Good grab.
Always a clutch grab.
Final round, fight.
Whoa. That was weird.
The blue bounce. Nice way to end it.
Kitana wins.
Love tap. Love tap.
It's that song, Love Tap. Baby Love Tap.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Pay your respects.
Alright, now we
Also-
got Havoc for MK11.
Defended.
This dude's pretty good if I remember right.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He hit with a lot of different characters.
Yeah, he's he played with us
He's
a
okay.
couple weeks ago.
Triborg. Kitana.
He's a good guy. Good guy, good guy. You could say he's a good fella.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Cole, do you have a problem with me?
No,
Who dare?
I don't.
Then why are you trying to fight with me?
No, that's how I show affection.
That's how my wife showed affection too.
Starting off great, Alright, jinxed you a little bit. Alright, it's alright.
Should be life. Oh, good one. That was close. Solid.
Round two, fight.
Nice response.
Whoa! Blown out of the air.
It's awkward. Corn dog, are you alive? I'm sorry, I was mean to you.
It's too late. You've done the damage.
I know. You got fried. A fried corn dog. You alive?
Yeah, it was a good match. I'm gonna have to give it a 5.
Oh. Out of 10? Out of 5?
Yeah.
Just yes.
That was weird. Damn it! Got caught in the trap. GG's, dude. That was a fun matchup. Oh, that is badass. I don't even know if I've seen that one ever before.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that one.
It's kind of cool that, as much as I don't like Triborg, like as a concept, because obviously I'm a big fan of the cyborgs by themselves, I do like that they threw in Cyber Sub as the 4th variation, as like the empty one or whatever. I think that was pretty cool.
Yeah, if they were gonna do it like that, that's pretty legit.
Yeah.
Triborg.
All right. Here's my funeral. Let's see how it goes. I did beat him earlier today. I was really happy with myself.
Who dares?
Round 1. Fight.
So I'm in the same boat as you, Kolbs, in the sense that I'm really hoping for Mortal Kombat 11 they combine some of our Assassin and Royal Storm stuff, because there's things I like on each of them and there's things I don't like on each of them, so I'd love to combine the good things and just be able to play that.
Yeah, like you could like pick and choose what parts you like.
Yeah, so...
Like I hate that on this one that I'm playing right now, I don't have the little extra tornado.
Yeah, no, that's the only reason I play Royal Storm is for the tornado part.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I'm with you. I'd prefer to have the tornado, the assassin run, the parry's pretty cool. I could give or take the sharpen. I do like it, but I forget to use it most times, which you need to use it.
I usually use it like
and
I like land it good.
And I love having her mask and the black stripe across her face and stuff like that. So.
Oh, dang it.
Uh-oh. Nice. That does some good damage right there.
Just wait.
He's just like, oh, what is this? What is this?
I'm confused.
What is this tactic? Damn, sharpened version does hella damage. Uh-oh.
Oh man.
Oh my god!
That is why it lasted so long. He was trying to brutal me. Cool.
That's awesome.
It's not embarrassing. But yeah, I hope in the next one when they say like custom variation that's kind of what they talk about. Or that's what they mean, like you can kind of pick. Guess we'll find out soon though.
A little guest on guest action. Gross. Sickening.
And they can only just stare at each other because neither of them can talk, so. Here we go. Oh, they just skipped it. I just realized that none of the guest characters talk at all.
Yeah, it's kind of like MK9. None of the DLC talked at all, which was weird. I think it's because it's something to do with the voice actor strike, maybe?
Probably,
or something like that, I don't know. But yeah, it always was kind of weird. I think...
And I guess they're all like...
I think Freddy reused Noob's laugh.
Yeah,
something like that. But I mean, I guess none of them talk, do they? Like, do they actually talk?
Yeah, they're all like horror movie characters, and they don't talk when...
Jason just takes off his mask and is like, well, actually, the thing is... It's Razor in disguise for some reason.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I think Razor would be the obvious choice.
Yeah.
The reason you're all dying is...
Here's the thing. I'm gonna kill you.
You can run, not run, you know. It's up to you.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. What do you do here? Jodan just going for broke. Up.
You can do it, corn dog. You got this.
That's the thing is, I think there's a lot of people that don't like, and this is in response to Nate Dog Kata. I hope I got that right. Anyways, he said on YouTube that he's not a fan of guest characters, but he loved Acidic Alien.
Yeah.
I mean, I think most of us are in the same boat where there's a lot of us that don't really care for the guest characters or prefer that they not be included, but at the same time, it doesn't mean you can't enjoy some of them. I mean, they're in the game, so you might as well, hopefully, if they're cool enough, at least find something to enjoy. So, like, I thought I was the one hoping Jason made it in out of the guest characters, and I ended up not being too thrilled with basically his design. I don't know, I just felt like he's kind of bland compared to what they could. Like, the gameplay, don't get me wrong, gameplay's fine. It's just the way he looks. I just don't think they did his character justice. Whereas on the flip side, you have Leatherface, who I think they legitimately did quite well. I think he's the best designed of the DLC characters, surprisingly. Or not the DLC, but the guest characters.
Yeah, I think I'd agree with that. Like, I feel like once they're in, you kind of just figure out if you like them or not. But, like, I hate that like half of the DLC was guest characters and half were MK characters. I would like maybe like 2 guest characters or so.
Yeah. I mean, I think 2 would be that perfect number of, if we can't have 0, 2 makes sense to me. You get a little bit of a, I guess just a presence of them, but it's not overbearing.
Yeah.
But yeah, unfortunately, I don't think that will happen. I think come MK11, I think it's safe to expect half of the DLC characters, whether it's 6 total or 12 total. I think it's safe to assume that half of them will be guest characters, and if it's less, then cool. But I wouldn't expect any less, because then it's just probably going to be disappointing. Much like going into MKX's combat packs, a lot of us thought, okay, we got our 2 guest characters, that's it. And then we ended up getting 2 more in the next combat pack, so I think it's safe to assume just go with half. I think they've stuck with about half. In MK9 it was Freddy, so just 1, I guess, in that case, other than Kratos on the main roster. And then
there was only 4 DLC, right? In MK9.
Right, and then Injustice, they did just Scorpion, so I guess they kind of stuck with the 1 and 1 for those, but then with MKX it was 4 out of the 8, and then Injustice 2 it was, let's see, you had the Turtles, you had the 2 MK characters, and Hellboy, so yeah, 4 of the 9, so about half. So yeah, I would say if there's 6 characters as DLC, 2 to 3 makes sense as guests, like, I mean, in the sense of what they're gonna do, what I would expect them to do. If it's 12 characters as, like, we get a second pack, or it's 10, or whatever they end up doing, I would hope they never go more than 4, but who knows?
You never really know with them. I know Ed always talks about how, like, they always sell the most, or...
Yeah. Which makes sense. From a business standpoint, I can't really complain. From a fan standpoint, DLC. It sucks, but to a degree. I can understand some guests just to scratch that itch and have your fun interactions and whatnot. Your dream matchups or your little fantasy things. Like when you're a kid, you think about those kind of things. So I get it from that perspective. It's just... Yeah, I mean, when you got fans just clamoring for more MK characters to make it in, it really starts to suck when you half the DLC's taken up by guest characters. But I mean, it's been an argument that's
you kind of expected.
Yeah. Oh, we got Quasi Roy Jason over here with the blue chevrons. Wow, that was weird. Yeah, that's my biggest problem with MKX as well, is the roster. Ooh.
Hopefully this next have a decent one. Which I feel of all the guest characters. I mean, I feel like they designed them pretty well.
Right.
I can understand your stuff with Jason though.
Oof.
Another thing with this game is with the DLC characters, I'm one that really likes like the female characters in games, and like for Tanya to be the only DLC one, I was a little disappointed, but...
Well, it depends. Do you count Alien? The Alien drone?
Yeah, that's true.
That might have been their logic, because usually they try and put... It's like it's a 1 out of 4 ratio usually with the female characters. Throughout the games, I think that's what it averages out, is 1/4 of the cast is female, so I think they do the same with the DLC roster.
Yeah. I didn't think about Alien, but that probably is their logic. Nice brutality.
GG's. Hey, Guardian Legacy. But yeah, the roster, going back to what I was saying, the roster for MKX was my biggest disappointment. It's got other problems, the mix-ups, 50-50s. The colors could be more vibrant, all the stuff that we've said over time, but ultimately the roster was my biggest disappointment part. If they put 3 more MK characters that really needed to make the roster, I think it could have been a much better looking roster, but ultimately that was my biggest frustration with the game. So hopefully
Yeah, I think
MK11 alleviates that. I'm really hoping for a solid roster for MK11. If anything delivers outside of gameplay, I should say, it needs to be the roster. Gameplay's up.
It can do that.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, hopefully, it can do that with the whole timelines thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm really
pull from
hoping
anywhere.
for. I think with this reveal coming up in January in just a couple of weeks, that's the one thing other than gameplay, like I said, gameplay is always going to take precedent, but other than gameplay, roster is the other thing that I really need to feel confident on coming out of the reveal to really just like really get super, super confident that the game's going to be amazing. Oof. Forgot how hers worked. I don't fight Tanya very often.
I always forget too. I was trying to do it, and then I'm like, what do I do again?
It reminds me of Cybersub in MK9, where I was like, I wasn't even sure if he had one for the longest time, because I was like, I didn't know doing them from an air was going to be a thing, so. Oh, that was close.
Good job, good job.
Yeah, I think we're going to come out of the reveal very happy too, Nate Dogg. Mainly for the fact that I don't think they're going to bring that many people out for a private event, like have them fly out, like pay to fly out and all that stuff, hotel or whatever else is needed, and do like make it such a big thing that they're hyping up for the reveal, doing it in LA and London. Like, it's a big thing. Like, it's costing them money, and this is their gameplay reveal, so I think just like the reveal trailer, I think they're going to want to lead with their best foot forward. They're going to really want to just wow everyone, much like Smash Ultimate did at E3. I think they're going to just try and win everybody over out of the gate and just silence anybody that's doubting, you know, give faith, all that good stuff. So I think we're going to come out of the reveal pretty hyped and pretty blown away by what we're getting. If it's the opposite, that would be very, very, very unfortunate. But I expect between gameplay, the roster that's shown off at the reveal, just the way it looks, everything, I think we're going to be in good hands, and I think we're all going to be super happy.
I like that you just
I agree.
talking.
Survive Combatant says he doesn't really care about the roster as his main is already going to be there. Well, the thing is, it's not even just my main characters that I hope make it. Like, like Katana, obviously I enjoy playing in this game, so it's highly likely she's going to be in the game just based on story reasons and whatnot. But that aside, my favorites are Cyrax, Kenshi. Neither is necessarily a guarantee by any stretch of the imagination. Frost is another one that I'm really hoping for. But beyond those, the reason why I'm hoping for a solid roster is just because, I mean, overall, even if my favorite character makes it, if a lot of other people's didn't, then that's a problem for me. I want good character diversity in terms of, like, representation. I'm not talking, like, race and all that stuff. I'm talking more, like, this NKX, for example, is very special forces heavy. Like, to me, that's boring. I don't want to see 7 special forces characters or soldiers or combat kids or whatever the case. I want to see, especially when there's so many cool concepts and cool character archetypes that are still sitting on the table, or characters from the 3D era that people really care about that they haven't gotten to see in forever. So, like Frost, Fujin, Serena, Ashra, Reiko, Havoc, so on and so forth. But then you also have like Trilogy era characters that are super big fan favorites. Noob Saibot, Jade. Then you got like cool characters like Cabal or Nightwolf, those type of characters. So, Cyrax, Smoke. so on. You get the idea. So it's like with all those characters sitting on the table from MKX, I really, really, really hope MK11 sees a turnaround. That's what I want. I want a roster that does its best to please everybody. That's from casuals, so you get your super popular, mainstream, iconic characters. That'll please the casuals. You get your fans of new characters. They always want new characters, so 3 to 4 new characters, whatever. Hopefully we get a few, just a small few, not too many, but enough to give people that like new characters something to chew on, basically. And then you want to please the hardcore, like the diehard fanatics of like the 3D era and the trilogy era that have favorite characters that we haven't seen from X or even longer. So, I mean, there's a way you can please everybody. I've talked about on our Discord and on the podcast a way to please everybody. If you have 30 characters, let's say, or even at the end of the day, around 40 characters after DLC is said and done, you take away maybe 5 spots for guest characters, you still have plenty to work with to please all audiences. I need to shut the hell up and focus on this match, and then I'll finish my thought.
Yeah, I would agree with the whole thing about how Special Forces heavy MKX was. I think one of the major appeals of Mortal Kombat is like the different races of Outworld and how diverse things can be. And
oof, it's either going to be size or it's going to be that. So I guessed wrong.
and how lore heavy Mortal Kombat is.
Sure.
Learning about the different realms and stuff, and like, I think Deception when in Conquest mode when you would go to the different realms, I thought that was like one of the coolest things. And you learn about the history of all the different races that have merged with Outworld and that kind of stuff. I think that's like the bread and butter. Okay. Oh, that was good.
He plays Melina very, very differently from C4. So I'm used to C4's Melina, so that was something interesting. It was more, I feel like his was more combo heavy rather than zoning. But yeah, getting back to my original thought with the roster. So how I would do it, what I think would be most like pleasing all sorts of fans and audiences that you could possibly have, the casuals, the hardcore, the ones that like guess, the one that like new characters, the lore heavy ones, the gameplay heavy ones, the tournament crowd, all of them. You can have a fine balance. So, like I said, if you have 30 to 40 characters to work with, there's no reason why you can't do, say, let's say 40% returning from MKX. Like 40% of the roster in MK11 is returning from MKX. Then you do, basically you drop the dead weight, the characters that nobody used or people just didn't care for. I'd rattle them off, but then that's just my personal opinion. But obviously you could, they have the data, they know, they've been paying attention. So you drop that, and then with your remaining 60%, you do, let's say 30% returning from Trilogy that weren't in MKX. Then you do 20% from the 3D era that weren't in MKX, and then 10% new characters. Something like that. I think you could really please everybody. Obviously, you fit guest characters in there somewhere as well, but I think you could really please the fan base with that. So I'm hoping with the reveal, I'm hoping we get some sort of mix like that. I'm hoping it's not all And I don't think it will be. They're smart. They know what they're doing. They may not make perfect decisions all the time or any of the time, but they've heard the fans over the last 4 years. They know what people have been asking for, so I think they're going to do their best to oblige. We're not going to get everybody we want, but I think they're going to do their best to get... They're going to check most of those boxes. So I would be really thrilled like at the reveal. And I think they have to do a good mix at the reveal because I think the reveal carries a lot of weight on people's opinions. You don't want to do your first gameplay reveal and have people complaining about things. You want to do your best to please people, much like they did with the story reveal or whatever it was, the game reveal at the VGAs. So with the roster, if we get 10 characters revealed, I think you got to have like a Fujin in there or a Frost. You got to have Noob, Smoke, Jade, one of those. Doesn't have to be all of them, but these characters that people have been dying for, you got to show off one of those. Shang Tsung would be another one that fits into that category. So, yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. I think you got to have at least a couple of those characters I just rattled off.
Yeah, I can see that. Like, if you show up to the reveal with Johnny, Sonya, the kids,
Yeah,
Sub-Zero,
no,
Scorpion,
yeah, no.
like, I don't think people are going to be like, oh, wow, this is something I want to look further into.
Yeah, no, they're going to want to... This is their big chance to... I mean, I would imagine all the gaming sites are going to cover this, whether they attend personally or not. Like IGN, all of those dudes, GameSpot, Destructoid, whoever. I don't know if they're going to the event or not, but regardless, and then obviously you have the tournament crowd that a lot of them got invites. You got the big YouTubers that got invites. You got community members that got invites. So they want to make the biggest splash with people getting hands-on because they want those people to turn around and praise this game and talk about how amazing it is. And for them to do that, they got to be going all in on making sure what they show off is really going to please the crowd. So that's including the roster. So they're going to want to, like I said, they can't blow their load completely. They can't just show off every amazing fan-demanded character all at once, because then what do you do with the 3 remaining months until release? But showing off 2 of them, that can go a long way, especially if it's ones that, like a Fujin, that pleases your hardcore audience, that it felt salty after MKX or felt jaded or whatever. And then someone like Jade or Noob, then you please the crowd that just felt like they wanted them back in X. So I think it's possible. I think it's likely.
I agree.
Welcome back, Corn Dog.
What's good? It's for Corn Dog.
Your circumstances are dire.
Round 2. Fight.
Who are you rooting for in MK11, Jodan?
I would have to say that Nightwolf. He would be a good character I'd enjoy. Yeah, so Nightwolf.
Nightwolf,
He'd
yeah,
be pretty
he'd be
good
awesome.
in MK11. And also with the graphics and all that, I think he'd do really well. And also I just want to see him back. I would also... Lately I've been wanting to see like Havoc or Draman. I think that'd be pretty cool. I've had a few ideas for Draman in the past that I've said before. You know, the fact that he's supposed to be like a torturer. You know, play off that.
Right.
Like, I imagine, like, you know, if they keep variations, I always imagine one move where he takes, you know, how he has that hand, and because the mask is supposed to contain his demons or his anger and stuff. So, like, maybe there's a move where he breaks the mask, and then he does like double damage. I thought that'd be pretty interesting. And then the mask, like, fixes itself and goes back on his face. Like a pretty cool move. Maybe if you had a like a cat of nine tails, but with spikes on the end of it as a fatality. That was pretty cool. Something like that. I don't know. He's an interesting character that
Right.
could do more with.
I agree.
And then yeah, Havoc as well. I feel like he could do a lot again with the new graphics and everything, like how he used to like break his limbs and do stuff. Like that'd be pretty interesting. Like throw his head or something as a projectile.
Sure. Yeah,
It's just
Havoc's
with the
kind of
new
that dark
graphics.
horse character where I don't think he'll be in, but I would like him to be in. I don't see why he shouldn't be in, and he's one of those of the 3D era that I feel like still has potential. I think the fact that he was cameoed in MK9 and Noob's Ending and played such a part in the comic, I think there's still potential there with that character. So he's part of that crowd that I think if basically what I've said is if they showed up in MK9 or in MKX in the story mode or in arcade endings, to me it's because they still have some desire to use them.
Yeah, definitely. Or at least you would hope.
Yeah, I mean if they didn't show up in MK9 or X at all, to me that's when I would start worrying if that character's ever going to be back. I doubt it.
Has Natara showed up back up at all?
I don't think she has.
Ooh,
I don't think so
that's
either.
another one I'd like to see.
Yeah, I think there's some
'Cause I
cool
like-
things that could be done with her.
Yeah, and I always liked her like manipulation of Cyrax. That was interesting.
Take it back.
How do you feel about story cameos this time around?
I wasn't against them.
Yeah, I actually like them.
I
I'm surprised Injustice didn't have any.
It's better than nothing. I know Temp. If you go back and listen to our reaction to, I don't know. I have no idea what episode it even is, but I mean, we did all of the
story
yeah
reaction?
yeah. Well, it was the story trailer actually.
Oh, okay.
When Temp saw that Lee May was in the story trailer,
Oh,
I think he got pissed because he knew she wasn't going to be in the game, and he doesn't like the idea that it's basically teasing you if they're in the story trailer, but they're not actually playable. So I don't know. I don't really subscribe to that idea or that mindset. I would rather have a character show up and play some story part in story, have some story relevance than complete nothing at all, like Cyrax, who just completely just was forgotten about in X, had no part whatsoever, had an oil sign named after him, and that was it though. That's like a joke.
Yeah.
That's just a wink and a nod to his cyborg whatever code. So I mean, I would have rather seen Cyrax in story mode than not seen him at all. But that's just me.
Same thing. I don't think putting him in hurts anything. Like, yeah, fans are like, oh, you had him in. Like, why can't he be in it?
I mean,
But, nah. It's like
that
better
said,
than nothing.
the same could be said for like Rain, whoever else showed
Oh,
up.
yeah.
So
Baraka.
I get it. Don't get me wrong. I get where Temp's coming from, and I get where other people are coming from, that they feel kind of like teased with characters that cameo in
Yeah.
story, or even if you fight them in story and they're not actually in like playable in the game. I get it. I get the feeling of frustration or the teasing feeling, but I don't know. I just
You get to see kind of what they're up to, like, in this game, instead of just not
Sure.
doing it at all.
And I feel like if you like take Lee May for example, so she wasn't in X, but she was in X's story mode, like as a cameo. Same with Serena. I feel like the fact that they cameoed rather than not
Gives
show up
them
at
a
all,
better chance.
yeah, gives them a better chance of being playable this time around. That's how I take it. Like I said earlier, that was hilarious watching Jason just run up that tree and jump off. Like, he's doing parkour shit. But no, I feel like any character from the 3D era or whoever, I feel like if you showed up in 9 or X in any capacity, storyline or in the story mode or endings or whatever the case, or were mentioned, at least is something. Like I said, I feel like any character that wasn't is either as good as gone, or maybe they just have like some big plan for them, or maybe they didn't fit into things, but I just feel like that's a bad sign. So yeah, to me, with like Lee May or Serena, I think their chances are better going into 11 since they cameoed. So that's my thought. So,
and I think with that, they kind of get a gauge of like when they show up, like people are like, oh, but I really want them in the game, and it kind of lets them know that those characters are like more requested than others.
Yeah, and also it's just it's like at least they showed up, so it's like they're not forgotten, and obviously they're in some sort of continuity.
Oh, let me get Hotaru for MK11 in here. Let's see.
No, I invite. I was gonna say.
No, I mean he's in the match. He wanted to talk on the Discord with us. You should be able to talk now. You just probably got to unmute yourself. I put you as a guest.
Corn Dog, you were beating up Cyborg when he was.
Yeah, no, I didn't know.
Whoa! What is going on? All right.
I thought it was.
We're good.
I thought it was cold. Nah, damn, that Cyborg's gonna beat my ass.
But yeah, I feel like them showing up in story mode, it just like lets them see that those characters are like fan demanded. To me, that makes sense.
And it reminds fans of who like if you didn't play those old games, now it's like, oh, that's that character that I saw in MKX's story mode. So it at least lays the seeds for next time.
Yeah, and
same
they
with
kind of get
Fujin.
to test out designs.
Yeah, same with Fujin. He's in that same boat of he actually did like something awesome in story. He had that awesome fight scene with Raiden. Against all the revenants or whatever those were. So
the little demon things.
I feel like there for a reason, you know. Like I feel like they was building that up.
Right.
Like they might like touch on why he wasn't in like MKX or while in the next game.
Sure.
Hopefully, I feel like it might finish it up like they're dealing with some other matters that we don't know, and that's why I think To me, I think MK11 should be like a simultaneous thing going on. Like so, MKX whatever was going on around the same time, just two different things happening. Then they can build up to other situations after they finish touching up the story with what they're gonna do with MK.
Yeah.
Personally, I think that'd be cool. If there's something they haven't done before, like two stories going on, like at the same time, it's not really, it's not connected at first. I feel like it would be cool if they did connect it around the end, so it makes sense. But I just think it'll be a unique take on it. They haven't done anything like that before in the past.
You mean like kind of like K versus DC, or like not like that?
No. I mean, not necessarily, because MK versus DC was more of a good versus evil. But when I'm talking about it, it's more like it goes either way. Like it's not just like good or bad. It's just two different events going on at the same time.
Hey Chris Sayago, what's up, man? Hey Alex F. Welcome Nova.
Cold, you up?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Sorry.
Let's get that mirror match on, or whatever you're, or if you want to go Tanya or whoever, whatever.
Who do I want to be? I think I might go Tanya. I'm trying. Hoping for some Adenia in the next game. See some other realms besides Outworld, Netherrealm.
Sure.
That's what I'm saying. They need to expand more. I'm tired of seeing Earthrealm, Netherrealm, and Outworld. Like, can we get more of like Chaos Realm, Adenia? Like, come on now. Like, you're gonna hit it at a whole new realm and you haven't been there. Like,
or if anything, I'd like to see Order Realm. Like, you know, it's like what is Order Realm? You know, what do they do? Like, it'd be pretty dope if like Order Realm came and they were like, yo, we're running the shit now. Like, get this supposed to be order or whatever, you know. They'd be like, y'all fucking up. We're about to lay down the law. And then Hotaru just freaking comes out and just lays down the big shit.
That's what I'm saying. I think they should do that with Hikaru, but he's been out for so long. I don't think he's gonna pop up. I don't think it'd be smart, but
I forgot where I was for a second.
I think seeing the Hourglass Lady as well. Don't know where she's from. Obviously, I don't think it's Outworld or Earthrealm. But I think it'd be pretty good to speculate that there's going to be more of the other realms showing up.
Is Aurora from Outworld or is she?
I think Titan or something like that.
Yeah, Kaitan.
Oh,
See, if she's from the whole different place, and then they're introducing the whole dream realm thing too. It's just like, so you just basically do this too, and then you haven't gone to
Drop me.
another. You haven't visited our original
gosh.
realm, but she gave us 2 new ones. It doesn't make sense why they haven't. If they're gonna
Thanks
give
for
us
the
new
love
stuff,
tap.
no problem.
let's go back to our OG.
Next time, can I get the little kick?
Yeah, right. The little dainty kick. It's my favorite.
Pay your respects.
It's just very satisfying.
Throne defended.
You know, so I've been thinking recently or whatever, and I think it would be smart. Okay, so you know that those images that had
Johnny Cage.
Raiden and Scorpion fighting in like the
Kitana.
desert or whatever.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like another Outworld shop.
No like the military, the whole MK11.
Oh yeah, my bad. No, yeah, it's definitely some special forces shit. Maybe they're on highway.
Yeah. I think I already had that in mind. It's definitely special forces, right? But I was thinking it would be smart. I mean, in my opinion, I think it would be smart to introduce, not introduce, it's like making us. It's like taking us back a bit. So like, it would be cool to start off the game with reintroducing a character everybody's been wanting to see for a while. So I think it would be cool to me if they had like Luke Saibot attacking the base. I think it would be cool. Like you don't know what's going on, but you just see like I guess like soldiers getting taken out or some shit, but you don't know who's doing it. But then you start hearing the voices. Oh shit, it's Noob. You know what I mean? And then like I think it would be cool, just in my opinion. And it would also make the level itself iconic. The fact that it's like the first time seeing Noob again. I just think it would be smart if they did.
Yeah, so you're saying that you want some,
Damn, that was close.
you want the stage just to have some pretty important story significance.
Exactly.
Johnny's really good.
Saibot attacking a military base by himself. That would be cool. You know what I'm saying?
And then that's when they could introduce Crown. Hashtag Crown for Special Forces.
Actually, that would kind of be nice though. I ain't gonna lie. Saibot attacking the base, but he doesn't know there's another military there. That would be dope.
Damn. For
And
some
it'll
reason,
also
YouTube won't let me
itself,
put on the live stream.
because in the intro they did say Luke Saibot was looking for Sub-Zero, so if he attacks the special forces base, it could be something out of like information, you know? Maybe he doesn't know where Sub-Zero's at.
GG's, dude. Holy shit.
That was a good one.
Wins.
You think they'll bring factions back, or they'll go the guild route with Injustice?
I think it'll be a hybrid, and I think it'll just it'll allow you to create your own. I think, because I think that's more fun for the communities to kind of like how we had our own guild in Injustice 2. I think that to me that's more fun. So I think it'll be some sort of. I don't think they'll be called guilds. I think it'll still be called factions, but I think it'll be, like I said, it'll be
You'll
some.
make your own.
Yeah, it'll be a mixture of the two concepts, which is what I'm hoping for. I wasn't too big on the faction thing. It was cool in theory, but it had a very little
Shelf life.
Yeah, there was no real reason to keep up with it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Because you didn't really get any rewards
Actually, I mean, it did give you
The border stuff, like for your.
no, like it gave you the whole like you can pay for it gave you money basically. Like I think it would be the like it doesn't necessarily you don't have to. I think it would be cool if they made you join, but like you have to work in order to receive something. Like, you can't just do it. You know what I mean?
Right.
It doesn't see any reason to do anything. You know what I mean? It just like I'm in it, and yeah, I get.
Oh my
stuff
god.
allowed doing it.
Her X-ray is
Always
just so
with the
good.
X-ray.
Yeah, I love her X-ray.
love
It's such a
it.
pain in the
Okay.
ass, but I love it.
I know it's so easy to land.
And it combos and everything.
Yeah.
Ow.
God damn it, Cyborg.
I also like the whole from Injustice, like leveling up your characters. I feel like that was just really satisfying.
It depends how they do it. I wasn't too big on
Yeah.
it, but that's just because I didn't like managing gear and all that shit. So
Yeah, that stuff was annoying, but I feel like playing
And
as
also
your
if you
character
wanted,
and, like,
wanted
leveling
to
up.
try a new character.
That's the only
That's
problem I
true.
have with character uses. Like you have to constantly go back to clear things out.
Yeah, that part was annoying.
I was gonna say, I remember for a long time, no one knew you could clear out your shit. I was like, oh, wait a minute.
I'd rather than
Oh
have
my
like.
God.
I was just seeing how long it would take you to block low.
I always forget to block love.
I feel like I would rather it be just like 10 unique pieces than like
Oh,
100
myself.
similar.
True. Didn't they like add some more features?
My god, I can't land anything.
Like around.
I was
when
about
you
to say.
drop,
Get away from me with that extra.
when you drop the third DLC pack or whatever, didn't you still add some new like gear sets?
Yeah, I think everyone got like another epic.
It doesn't make any sense. Just
Oh, tried to duck it. I forgot you can't duck it.
Yeah, that thing's so annoying when you can't duck
Can't
it.
duck a machete.
Final round. Fight.
yo.
Throw Blanche. Throw Blanche.
I low key just went into the YouTube app and I see Jason doing the worm.
I was gonna say, you already know. I was like, you've seen my Jason.
Yo, that was hilarious though. Like I was low key pissed off the fact that he didn't grab. I was like, all you had to grab, you would have won.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one though.
So, it's in the moment. Like,
Oh
I
my
can't
god.
think
Good time of that.
Makes sense.
The ass is a
Not
deadly
everyone
weapon.
can think.
Yeah, it even has armor.
She just needs some like.
Fuck, fuck. Oh
Booty
my god, your
fans.
armor broke my armor.
It's not like that ass thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I
yeah,
love
like
that
I said,
brutality,
I think,
too.
I think I'm gonna go to sleep now, and
Well, your head's off, so.
Can you sleep
that
with no
doesn't
head?
mean nothing.
Pay your respect.
That almost sounded seductive.
Where are my instant air fans? Good fucking question. I don't know. It's never something that I don't lab katana as much as I probably should. So it's amazing that I'm able to win any matches because I lab a character at the beginning when I first learn their bread and butter and maybe one of their combos. But other than that, it's pretty much just learn as I go. I'll grind sets out with temp and we'll play like 30 matches in a row, whatever. That's how I learn best, is just learn what works, what doesn't, because then it trains me to actually react in real time rather than against a sparring dummy that's worthless. So to me, that's kind of how I learned. So I never really took her to that level. I guess I should, but I guess at this point it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, at this point, just gotta get good with it. Katana and MK11. Yeah, I was gonna say, Temp is the best fighting dummy.
Temp
If
is
you just
good.
whoop your ass.
I like Temp because down 4 will just rip you a new one and make you just have an awful time. Like he's really good, But holy cow, like he's to the point where it's hard to learn when you face him unless he's willing to play a character that he's not used to, just to give you a chance to like actually learn the matchup first. Which he was great in Injustice too. Like he taught me Atrocitus in the beta, so we had some good times.
I was gonna say in Injustice 2, he just went in on me every time. I was just like, God damn.
But
I was like, chill, man. I'm Blue Beetle. I can't do that. I'm just having fun.
But Temp,
I mean, I got good with him, but yeah.
But Temp's fun to do sets with. Whether I win, lose, whatever, it's always close with him. It's rarely ever like a blowout on either direction. We had really good matches in MKX and in MK9 towards the end. We had really good matches, and we had really fun matches in Injustice.
Yeah, and also Temp doesn't make you feel like shit after he beats you like C4.
Yeah.
C4, he's always just like GG, and it's like, you know damn well it was not a good game, don't tell me that shit. And then Temp's like, oh, I'm sorry for that brutality. And you're like, stop, no you're not.
GG's. That was hard on the eyes.
I know. Infrared Scorpion.
Pay your respects.
How
I
do
feel I'm some way though. I don't really go into practice much. Like I will for a little bit just to remember the like combo, like the strings and like special moves and stuff.
Right.
But I feel like learning best is like with the person.
Yeah, that's how I am. Like there's merit to labbing for sure at the beginning. You don't want to face somebody if you've not even practiced the character.
Don't know the specials or streak, that kind of stuff.
But for sure, I think there comes a point where you just need to face somebody and grind out matchups, because that's when you're really going to learn. It trains your reflexes more than anything. Somebody asked, DeQuaylen, Waller, how do you feel about the intros for each character in MK11? It'll be interesting seeing Jade and Noob having a conversation before the fight. Yeah, the intros are always good for some fun interactions, especially when they include like actual story bits or funny bits. So yeah, no, I'm excited. There's really nothing about MK11 I'm currently not excited about, but until we see some gameplay and the roster, it's just kind of, it's like a cautiously optimistic. That's kind of where I'm at right now.
I don't even see a way how like Noob and Jade would even like interact with each other. Like they had no connection at all. Like even in the last.
Well, that's the thing too. It depends on how long the game's been, you know, year-wise from X to 11. Like they could have been, you know, in hell together.
So they should have had some interaction that you can know about.
You know, maybe it'll be some type of like, I was gonna say, like I don't know if you've seen Vampire Diaries, but there's two characters that used to hate each other, and then in the last season, a few years passed, and the two characters were in love, but you don't see how the love progressed, you know? So it could be like, you know, maybe they've been doing some shit on the side,
Nice.
you know? But, yeah, we'll just have to see, I guess.
I had a feeling that second one's going to miss.
I was gonna say, you guys think Jade will be in the next game?
Yes, absolutely.
I
I think she's got like 95% chance, really high.
If you do, like, it would kind of be stupid for you to leave her out for 2 games.
Yeah, no, her and Noob, I think, are pretty much as near guarantee as you can get without saying 100%. Like, that's how I feel. I would be legitimately shocked and, like, baffled if she wasn't.
It's like, what are y'all not going off that end?
Yeah, I know, right? Those two I would put at the top of the list. Maybe Shang up there as well.
Shit, nah. I mean, I can't see it.
You don't think he will?
I mean, with the whole fact that Quan Chi
Good.
is dead, I don't see, because this is the point where Deadly Alliance is supposed to kick in, and they both had Ching Tsung and Quan Chi, like there at that moment. Everything was the shit. So I don't think they're gonna make it that good. Because he wasn't in the roster.
I don't know. I think he was pretty high on a lot of fan polls I saw, and he's never sat out 2 games in a row ever. Like in the entire series, he's never been out of 2 games in a row. I would be surprised if
Noob?
What?
Actually, Oh, okay. That might make a lot of sense, though. Because if they're going back in time, they
That
might
was
have
good
to
game.
change.
Good game.
Yeah, GG's. That was you really like. I'm like, oh shit! Like I had to focus. That was good. But yeah, no, I think he's like 85, 90. That's how I see it. I think he's right around Jade or Noob level in terms of people asked for him. He was high on a lot of polls, and like I said, he's with the timeline thing and just the fact that he's never missed 2 games in a row. I feel like his chances are high.
Who is that?
Shang.
Wait, who are we talking about? Oh,
Shang
Shang.
Tsung?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, Shang
Yes,
Wang.
that's the reason why I think Shane could come back. It's only because of the time travel. But if it wasn't that, I don't think he. I mean, it's not even really like, said if he's going to come back. There's a strong possibility with the whole time travel, but if that isn't involved, then come back.
Yeah, well, not even with the time travel. I just like to imagine that Ermac's ending is real. Was it Ermac's ending?
No.
When Shang absorbed him? Well, because I'd also like to see Ermac sit out. I think Ermac could take a break.
Yeah, I'm ready for Ermac to take a break.
I
wouldn't mind him
I'd
as
like to see
DLC, but I just don't think he needs to
DLC.
be in the game. There's a lot of other you could replace him with someone like Smoke. I mean, there's a lot of other cool characters that have really big fan bases, just like Ermac, that you could cycle in.
I just think they like Ermac too much, but they don't give him anything to do. Like, what did he do in the story in X?
Yeah.
He didn't do anything.
Yeah.
It's basically...
He was
just a
Kotal's,
slave.
he was part of Kotal's gang.
Oh, that's it. Damn.
And then he
GG's.
just kept getting beat up every time he showed up.
Yeah. I feel like the only way I would want Ermac in the game if they go with the whole... Was it in 9 when they did? King Jared was inside Ermac or something?
Oh,
Yeah, it was 9.
Yeah, that was 9.
Or no, it was... Well, yeah, there was that, but X had the whole Shang interaction in his ending.
Yeah, and he absorbed them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And absorbing him, that doesn't mean he can't come back. Because I would
Sure.
imagine there's one soul, one piece of him left, so maybe he'll rebuild. And then if
Yeah.
he comes back in 12, then maybe he'll be on the good side, which is oh Shang, you screwed me over basically. And I'd like to see that. Cause doesn't he turn good? What? Yeah, then he team up with Quan Chi at one point.
Who?
Ermac?
I mean no, Kenshi.
Oh.
I'm so confused.
I don't remember that.
Kenshi's been good. What are you saying?
No, Ermac.
I'm so confused.
No, then Ermac team up with Kenshi.
Maybe.
yeah.
The last game?
In the old timeline, I think.
Yeah, in the old in the
Probably.
old game.
That sounds familiar.
Hold on, wait, I was gonna say let me look it up. I'm pretty sure they teamed up at one point.
yeah, Ermac and Kenshi teamed up in Deception.
I think you got me here, bud.
It was in one of their
Yeah,
endings.
it's right here. Oh, good wake up. I didn't even
What's
think
up,
about that.
Frumblefoot? I love that name. That's a great name.
Rumble.
Frumblefoot, yeah. What's up, Frumblefoot?
For some reason, I don't know why it won't let me load up the live stream.
Hey, CJ
Uh-oh.
Kid.
It just keeps saying no connection.
It's really strange.
Did you block me, Cyborg?
No.
You don't want me to support you guys?
Oh, that's so sad.
I'm gonna have to take back my Vedic gold.
No.
Oh boy. I don't think it works like that.
I'm still laughing at yeah, because Cyborg posted a thing on Reddit and I gave it a gold so I could jump to the top of the page, and then someone was like, I'm really disappointed. I saw the gold and I thought this was a real select screen. I was just like, what? I was like, yeah, totally.
I hope, does anybody feel like, okay, so when they open up the character selection screen,
Ah, here we go.
does anybody like it?
No, I mean, I made a whole video
Kinda
on that,
bland.
and I made a mock-up for MK11, what I wish it would look like.
Yeah, that's the one.
The character interactions between each other are cool. I hope those stay. Like, I like
Yeah.
that they mess with each other.
The walk up.
Yeah, the walk-up and all that. But the actual, like, select boxes and just the overall design, lacking color,
Mug shots.
no personality for each character. They all look the same. That type of
We
stuff.
have mugshots.
You can have both. You can have the walk-up and, like, an actual nice-looking, colorful, personality-filled select screen.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like
Yeah.
the backgrounds too. Someone said they did, and I was all like, why? It's like, doesn't hurt anything. If anything, just makes it better.
Thanks,
Like,
Armand.
I love the reception, character selection, like the music and everything.
Oh my god, I can't even get my startup.
Currently, who's on the stream is myself, obviously, Jodon, Kolbs, and
Well,
Survived Combatants, who's moved Tortoise on here. What's up, Temp?
Yep.
That was more positive than I thought. Yeah, what you hear?
Yo,
This is upbeat.
Yeah,
know you're-
doing good. How's everyone doing?
Good.
getting my
living the
ass
dream,
whipped.
living the dream.
Ah, dreams are good.
Yeah, they're good until they get crushed.
Hey, how'd you do that on that one thing you were doing?
Wins.
Oh,
Did you
yeah,
do
how'd that
well?
go, Ken?
Did you do well on it?
Oh, the exam?
Yeah.
No, that's not until January.
Oh, okay.
I'm only on chapter 4, so I guess the answer is bad.
Okay. How's the Goro
many
coming
chapters?
in?
It
Oh,
depends.
yeah.
I think he's doing okay, but there's room for invitation. Oh, I got an invite. Sweet.
Yeah.
Katana.
Sonia's chances. Alex F in the chat asked about Sonia's chances. I think
Oh, yeah. I
if
think
it was up to
50-50.
me, I would prefer she sits out, but I think her chances. She's one of those characters that it's never really going to be a surprise that she makes it because she always seems to make it into most of the games. I'd give her about 75% chance, 70, somewhere around there.
Was Sonya never in a game? Hasn't she been in every game?
No, she
Second one.
Second
MK2.
one, she sat out. She was in the background, Cons Arena, thinking. She wasn't in Deception. She wasn't in Deception either.
Oh my gosh.
The MK2 cast kind of sat out of Deception. Her, Jax, and Johnny Cage all sat out. And Katana, I believe, as well.
I think Katana was in like Unchained or something.
Yeah, a lot of them got added. A lot of the Deadly Alliance, I think most of the Deadly Alliance crowd got added to Unchained. Frost, Katana, Jax, whoever.
I know in the Mortal Kombat series that characters can't really ever like die. You
Right.
know what I mean? But do you ever think they'll get to a point where like a character gets too old where they can't be, you know, in a game? Because I feel like they never hit that point, you know what I mean? Because like I'm looking at like Sonya in MK9, she's young, then in MKX she's a tad bit older than what she was before, and I'm like, I think she should. I mean, shit, you know.
Sure.
I think yeah.
We've
like,
never really reached that
right?
point in MK where, because they obviously with the timeline reset or the reboot or whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
MK9 obviously kind of set those tables all over again. Then we had the 25-year jump, which really made things strange. But then, and we might have got there, but now I'm thinking with MK11 we're gonna reset it once again to the point where any essential character we're probably gonna have their younger self, maybe, unless they're better off as the older character. Because I mean, you can still have like Sub and Scorp in their 70s still fight. I mean, who knows? I don't know how.
I mean, Deadly
Well,
Alliance
aging works
has-
for them.
Yeah. Alex F, you love Sonya. That's cool. I mean, there's nothing wrong. I mean, we all like our characters, and some people like characters that people are tired of or sick of or whatever the case. So we're all kind of, or just never liked to begin with. So there's nothing wrong with liking Sonya. Personally, I think some of us are just of the opinion that with such limited roster space and so many cool characters just left out, especially X, somebody's got to go. Like you gotta trim somebody, and to me, Sonya's one of those on the chopping block. But for your sake, I still think she stands a reasonable shot to get in. So
How did that just miss?
I think at least 2 combat kids should go.
yeah, no, I agree with that. I would like 2 combat kids to sit out. I would like 1 or 2 of the other new characters to sit out. Obviously, I think Kodal and Aaron Black have the best chance to come back. Devora's kind of on the fence, but I don't see her making it. But for the combat kids, yeah, I would bench Jackie and Jin personally, but that's me.
Same.
Thank you. Thank you. All on the same page.
Yes.
Thank you. I'm already thinking that.
I'm hoping that they're on the same page too. Like you can still have them as NPCs showing up, but they don't need to be playable.
How about they just get killed off?
There's that too.
A little drastic.
I'm not just
No,
saying,
you can't.
Look, if one of them at least dies, it shows the combat kids how serious this shit is.
Sure.
Not a game. You know what I mean?
That would make sense, and then obviously they'd have to pick Jackie. But then, like, I'm thinking if they also really want to go with what they were trying to do with Kung Jin and X, they can't kill him off, because they're probably going to use him as, possibly, I don't think they are, but I'm just saying that's a, token gay character,
Right.
obviously. So,
Yeah, I don't see them playing that card personally.
no, I don't think so, but I'm just saying, if anything, they won't kill him because he has more stock than Jackie has so far.
I don't think they think in that term. Personally, I don't think they think like token this, token that, or we need this representation. I think they just make the characters they want, and if there's good storytelling reason for them to be in, or there's just really like high in popularity. But I don't see either of them as like the crazy popular type coming out of X.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it'd be them. And then I was gonna say I like what what's this Light Phoenix said. He said Sonya would be in, Johnny should sit out, but then he said Cassie seems more like Johnny, but I feel like Cassie's more like Sonya.
Nah, mix of both, because... No, are you saying that because... Okay, so if she was... If Cassie was a guy, would you say it's more like Johnny, or still Sonya?
I still see...
The way she plays, I say Sonya.
I say her attitude and personality is more like Johnny. Her gameplay feels more like Sonya. She's got a hybrid between them, but it's more like Sonya. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I actually paid any attention to how she plays, though. Like, I haven't seen her played since around the game came out. Nobody in our group really played her. But I guess my opinion is the reason why I would choose the ones to sit out that I chose, Ferritor, likely Devora, Kung Jin, and Jackie, is because if you polled the audience, like if Ed Boon put up a Twitter poll and said 4 of these characters gotta go, those are the 4 characters I think would be picked. My opinion. Maybe not Devora, just because Devora does have her. I like Devora, but she might be able to edge out like either Takeda or Cassie, but that's the only other one I think might have a chance.
I think Devora's gonna be in 11 just because of the role she played in X.
Sure.
I mean, wait. But how can you see Devora doing like anything?
Yeah, they kind of put her in a dead end with the story in X.
Yeah, like
how? Because she worked for Shanna?
Yeah, I think it just kind of like it was weird. I don't know. I didn't really like how it turned out.
Shit!
In the story.
I forgot he had the teleport. Man, look at his outfit. It's just all brown right now.
I was gonna say the way the announcer said it, he really wanted him.
It's like he just rolled around in the mud right now. It's like he got
Devora kind of be like I don't know why I just had like a seizure just now.
It's like he tried making a chocolate cake and just got crazy with the cocoa.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell happened.
He sneezed.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta invite Scorpion to cook. No.
Do like that Ermac costume. That's one of my
Yeah,
favorite.
no, it does look good.
Ninja.
It's just I think the dirt and whatnot's a little over the top. It's kind of like battle damage in 9. It's a little
And the sweat and stuff.
Yeah, they could dial it back. People want to see the awesome outfits. It's fine to like tatter them up a little bit or get them a little dirty, but holy cow! All the black on his outfit was like a light cocoa brown. I don't know what the hell happened there. And we only fought for 90 or it was only like a 2.5 minute fight.
I was gonna say, like in Injustice 1, they had like pieces of the flesh missing.
Yeah.
Oh, I hated that. Where it looked like people had like ribeyes on their thigh. I fucking couldn't stand that.
Speaking Wonder Woman, she had like a piece of her chest missing after a fight. Like, wait a minute, you got hit twice.
Oh, I'm thinking MK9. I wasn't thinking Injustice. I actually can't remember any of the battle damage in Injustice 1 at all.
Yeah, it was pretty similar to 9.
Yeah, and MK9, their eye would like, I don't know why their eye would get like bigger or something.
Oh yeah, well yeah, because like the skin around it was.
Yeah, it would like go away.
Fuck off, Smoke.
I want to see. Okay, so y'all. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
I didn't hate myself for this.
Everyone in here has saw Mortal Kombat Annihilation. I know it's not great. It's not. It's not great.
I actually
It's like the best movie ever.
But I'm saying, did y'all see the performance of that Nightwolf character?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my cousin.
It kind of made me want Nightwolf a little more. Like, I want that type of Nightwolf. Like, Nightwolf we had in...
Oh yeah, like how he kind of...
Yeah.
I like how he kind of showed Liu Kang.
Yeah, I mean, the character... I know that's one of the ones Temp is really pulling for, and I want to see him. Jodan said he wants to see him, so... You're not going to get any argument for a must on Nightwolf.
Native representation.
Wolf.
I just
Nightwolf.
love how he did it.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
It was cool.
It was kind of weird that... What? It was kind of weird that Jade was there.
I mean... I can't explain that one. They had something good.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I want to see that type of Nightwolf. Because the one in MK9 was just like, I'm here, I'm gonna tell you a bit of shit, and I'll do what I gotta do, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like,
What did Nightwolf call Raiden? Sorry to cut you off. I just always forget what he called him.
In what?
MK9.
Yeah, he called him like a name or something, right?
Well, yeah, because it was the Native American god of,
Yeah.
and that's what he called him.
Hold on.
Take the sword.
Nightwolf was like powered up in 9.
I want
Oh, I'd love to have.
I mean, he
Sindel
did
back.
pretty good. Didn't he do like something major in Deception? Didn't he like kill off the Dragon King or some shit?
Yeah, I think that is true.
Razor
He found
will.
his soul in hell
Let's
after Sujiko beat him up.
gotcha. Let's say Razor will know this answer, and he's in the YouTube chat.
That is sort of the weird
Yeah.
part of Deception. There's like 3 characters who are all destined to beat the Dragon King, which is Elder Gods, Champion Scorpion, Sujinko, and Nightwolf, all kind of had the same plan. And it's not clear where Scorpion fits in. Razor, do you know if that Elder God shit with Scorpion ever panned out?
Actually, it did, because in Armageddon he was talking about how he wanted to pick up the Elder God.
Well, that may have been a joint effort, so it's hard to say. I don't know if he like jabbed him once while Sujiko was fighting him. I just don't know where the.
I'm excited to see her.
Then.
I'm excited to see her Goro.
Oh man, this is gonna be tough against Triborg.
I liked
Razor
Lee
says
May's strategy
Shujinko
with
and
that.
Nightwolf beat Onaga.
So the Scorpion didn't do anything then.
Maybe
He was
Monster
the
did
champion
something.
of the- I was gonna say he was the champion of the god.
I liked Lee May's strategy with the Dragon King, you know?
Get in there, sleep with the enemy.
Honeypot?
Get in there.
It's like South
like
Park where the cop
Black Widow.
goes deep undercover, like sleeps with them,
Yeah.
poses as a woman,
Yeah.
gets married, and then after the
God,
fact says,
no.
"Freeze!"
Couple kids.
Yeah,
And then, yeah,
I love it.
everyone's like, you don't have to actually do it, boss. So like, then how am I gonna know that he?
Lee May's like, I would take one for the team. I would get it done, guys.
Yeah, like Black Widow, they wanted to take one for the team. I would like to see Lee May and Reptile have a relationship in 11.
Nigga, I'm sorry.
Temp doesn't have an everyone. That would be D4, but he's been labbing Goro. Because Goro was the character that he got randomized before MKX came out. We randomized what characters like each of us would have to learn.
Oh god.
And he got Goro, so he's living up to it now. But he also has a Melina, he has a sub, he has a Shinnok at some point. He had a Smoke at one point. And he has a Reptile. I think those are the characters he's touched at one point or another. Enough to learn, I should say.
Do you think Reptile should like die off in the next?
That was a really good jump.
Reptile's one of those that, I mean, I could understand if somebody argued that if somebody argued that Reptile should sit out of 11.
That was a great round, dude. Good shit.
I wouldn't. I would understand where they're coming from, but I'd like to see Reptile come back just because he's always fun. To me, he's just one of those characters that I don't ever really get sick of.
Same here.
I feel like though. Yeah, I mean, that MK1 probably set like a lot of shit on it.
Yeah.
Even if it, yeah, I just feel like that minute be like it's just like the fact that he's that big in that movie just gonna give everybody like
I hate that so much.
Love, strong love.
Oh, that might be death. Good shit, dude.
Oh.
Jeez. Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
Good shit, dude. Good game.
One cannot avoid that.
I know.
I like how the missile doubled back for you. It's like sitting there reading a paper, looking at its watch.
So is it like a short U-turn?
Damn it! I wanted to fight
like
your
a turning signal.
Fight your Goro. Eventually.
It might be a while.
Well, if I can dethrone him, or if Kolbs does it first, then we'll be all right.
Don't hold your breath.
Goro's dumb. Once he gets in, he's dumb. But
yeah, I heard how dumb you were talking about that he is, and now I just want to experience it. I want to be in there to see what I'm dealing with.
The dumb.
He's kind of like Harang from Tekken. It's actually almost better you don't know how to fight Goro, because what Goro's trying to do is scare you into not pressing buttons so he can do more stuff. So if you press buttons, it's actually probably sometimes the best thing you can do. But my goal is just to do a string and cancel into a safe special. And if you know I can cancel into a safe special and I know you're not going to challenge the string, then I'm going to go for more normals and strings to try to just build shit, build meter.
Right.
And then after I have meter, I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Frumblefoot said Reptile DLC might sell well. I agree. If he's not on the main roster, I think as DLC would make sense to me. It's kind of like Ermac. I would be perfectly fine if Ermac's not in MK11 at all, not even DLC, but I would not be shocked if he didn't make the initial roster if he was saved for DLC, because he would sell really well as well. Any of those like ninja types, Smoke, Noob, Jade, so on and so forth, they're all going to sell really well as DLC. Cyrax, Sector, etc.
Nope.
There's just certain characters that they're not the most popular characters, but they're solid like B tier characters in terms of popularity. So yeah, those would all be good. Like even Johnny would sell amazingly well if they saved him for DLC. So I mean, there's a lot of DLC options for sure. And I'd like to see that happen. I think some of them, I would like to see more characters we barely ever get make the actual initial roster, and then save some of the ones that we always get that are still good characters that I'd like to see in the game. Save them for DLC. Let them wait a little bit and let the others kind of get the limelight at the launch of the game. Kind of like Rain and that kind of idea. Never been on the initial roster other than like all-in games, and so.
Like, you don't know how mad I was when I found out that like Hikaru was supposed to be DLC.
He was supposed to be in Hotaru?
Yeah, like they literally say he's supposed to be in, and then you see it in the intro, but I guess he got cut off with somebody else.
Yeah, Hotaru, I don't know, like, I'm not really pulling for him for MK11. He doesn't quite make that list for me, but in Deception, he was one of my favorite characters to play as. I loved his moves.
What made him fall off for you?
It's really hard to say. I don't really have a good reason for it, other than there's other characters I want more that are already like...
Yeah.
They're already like Frost, Serena, Fujin, Ashra. Like, there's other characters that I'd rather see first that are already like by no means a lock. So it's like I have to put all my energy into them before I could even get to Hotaru. But he'd be like... If those characters made it in, then I'd be rooting for Hotaru. He's kind of in that pool for me.
For me, it's just going to be a gameplay blank slate, which makes me not super interested because one of the reasons I want Lee May back is the acrobatics, is the pressure.
Yes, I agree with that.
Is the crazy
Oh my god, GG's, dude.
Beautiful.
Oh, you're going to fatality, you asshole.
He deserves the fatality.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. You can't. You can't undo. Guys. You can't just put his face back together. His head is in 3 pieces.
You can't. You can't apologize a fatality. You meant to do that.
True.
You just made sushi out of his head. But
Predator.
But no, yeah. I mean, I could understand Temp's reasoning too. Of what do you do with Hotaru? Like, you can see some of his moves, but
there's quite a bit you can do with Hotaru.
I would like him, if anything, I would like him to be the dedicated samurai of Mortal Kombat, because you kind of have that with Kenshi, like you have those vibes, which I like dig the samurai archetype and that characterization, so I'd love to see that actually played up more than what Kenshi offers. So if they did that with Hotaru, then I'd be wholly on board. You'd get me campaigning there right along with you.
I've seen the Mortal Kombat like type of fusion games or whatever, and one of his like moves that he had in that game was like when he like rode on a horse. I would be down to see that in like an X-ray.
Gotta get ready for the mirror match. All right.
But they can still do it though. Like I guess like attacks with like a horse would be cool, and it's not more. It's not like he's mounted on the horse.
I always drop that.
Like as moves, wouldn't that be cool for you guys to see?
It could be cool. It's just it's hard to root for them unless I know they're going to do something like that. You know, it's such a dice throw with this gameplay. The only thing
I was going to do that to you.
Was really interesting was a downward projectile, but Smoke kind of robbed him. Yes, Smoke kind of jacks his projectile and it made it really better. So I don't know. It's tough. I don't know how you sell Hotaru, and if Fujin's would be in the game. I feel like the gray-haired, long-haired Dakota is going to be even more occupied, so it's tough. It's really tough, you know? I like him, though. I love... Deception is my favorite Mortal Kombat game from a non-gameplay perspective, so I'd like to see all those cats back.
Yeah, MKX was the game with all the beards. MK11 would be the game of long-haired gray men.
Long, sexy anime hair. Then you know Smoke has to come back.
Damn it.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Fujin, Shang Tsung, Hotaru.
I gotta get it together. Oh, that's not a good start.
Oh,
you go for that tornado, don't you?
I know.
I always liked Hotaru.
It doesn't reach.
For his
why did I do
lava shit he did when he shot the lava and just knocked you into the air. I was always a fan of that move.
Still, but wait a minute.
That's the one
Damn
I
it.
think, you know.
All the things.
Yeah, he
long time.
I was gonna say he like puts one leg up and then like he like puts down. I think he like shoots out of his mouth.
What?
I don't
know.
I'll YouTube it.
Yeah, and it's like a giant lava ball and it knocks him up in the air. I was like, just for that move is always dope.
I'm like,
I wish there was an easier way to have a metric of how much we talk about each of the Mortal Kombat characters. Because I really feel like Hotaru is actually on the bottom, really on the bottom end of that spectrum. Because even though, like, Natara doesn't have like, the biggest chances either, we talk about Natara, I feel like, all the time. So.
Natara, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Hotaru never gets brought up in anything. Like, Cobra and Darius get brought up more than Hotaru.
Yeah, well, Darius gets brought up for the wrong reasons, but yes, Su Hao and Darius get brought up way more than Hotaru.
Well, Darius, they just want him to be like Mortal Kombat Blade, basically.
Oh, dang it.
Shit.
Yeah, I guarantee you know, like if we okay, so
that
like
work?
in John Cage's
No.
Mortal Kombat 9 ending, you only saw Sato, but I guarantee you, if you would have just saw like a revamped Utaru,
How do you always win
I
in
think
this guy?
like a lot of fun.
Whoa!
See Utaru at all, like,
Come on, Cold, keep your throne. Don't let cyborgs pressure you.
Oh! I just saw that and I was like, I need to throw No!
You will learn respect! GG's, dude.
That was good.
That was a fun mirror match. There's so many times where you did the move that I wanted to do faster than I did it. So I was like, that leaping slice thing, like, every time you would do that, I was about to do that. So it's kind of funny. It's like I was playing somebody that was me from the future, just
Copying you, yeah.
1 second ahead of me.
That was good.
I
He's
heard,
you from the future.
Alright, Jodan, I must defeat you so I can face Temp Scoro.
Every time I'd go for the fan lift and mine wouldn't go far enough, I was like, this is sad.
Yeah, no,
Don't beat me
that's.
up.
I make that mistake whenever I play Assassin because I'll mix it up every once in a blue moon, and I'll do that same shit where I'll think I have the tornado and nope.
Cyborg, you have to let me win. I'm trying to impress my friend.
Oh, okay.
Because with Assassin, you have to be like right up on them.
Shit.
somebody in the comments said Darius needs to be Red Dragon. I don't think that's a bad idea. I mean, it's just using him for something.
Damn it, Cyborg.
Oh! I'm gonna move my controller. There we go.
Thanks, Brett. That was a rad katana face-off, you know.
I don't like Darius.
I didn't win this one. Maybe the next. No.
Oh, I'm gonna throw you over there!
You're breaking my heart, Cyborg.
I'm sorry, buddy. Don't you do that! I wanted to use that on you. I do like that combo from Jason. It just looks cool.
Yeah, I learned that one fighting Temp.
Jump off that!
That's actually
Jump
how
off
I
that!
got good with Jason.
Thank you.
I was fighting Temp when he was trying to learn Raiden back in the day.
Oh man, that's a long time ago. You're one of the last remaining slashers too. This
I'm the
character's
last of
been
the
kind of
slashers.
abandoned.
And everyone uses, what's the other one? The one where he fades away and stuff. I should actually learn that one.
In tournament, I see Unstoppable probably the most, but Relentless is my favorite. If I play Jason, that would be
I keep telling him Relentless Jason.
I'm not gonna let you log
Which one?
Are you fucking serious?
It was either the log or the X-ray.
I would have rather got your log.
Which one is the one where Jason like comes back alive or something?
Oh, that's Unstoppable.
Unstoppable, yeah.
Which is difficult because Unstoppable is a synonym for Relentless. So it's-
Yes.
it's hard to tell.
Yeah, I know.
I was about to say they all sound the same.
Yeah.
Pay your respects.
I'll give you a 9.
9.
9.
It's better than Smoke Man. I think he always gives like 1 or 2s. It's his thing. I use that in quotations because it sucks.
2 is better than 1.
It's true. That is.
You're right.
That is.
You got
true.
him there. Or 0.
I mean, I actually, 0 is good.
Oh.
Determined Jason for MK11 says from below. Unwavering variation. Unyielding.
Like,
Basically, he won't stop.
Anyway,
I like that green. I didn't even know that was a thing. Ooh, that's kind of a little... That's neat. Don't ever leave your feet again. You want to, don't you? You run so funny, I can't take this seriously. Dude, it's like such a casual jog. No.
Yeah, his run's kind of goofy.
I can say that's how I feel with Jason. He just speed walk.
Punch walk.
Okay, that's love.
dude,
Where's my meter?
I'm honestly imagining Goro with no hair.
He's so far away.
Well, you told me ahead of time if you get in, it gets dumb. I'm not gonna just purposely let you get in.
You told him about your weakness. Oh god.
No!
Oh, nice, good shit.
It's time you get shut down.
Damn. I just told him about my weakness.
Oh shit.
It's a little loincloth off.
I guess I've never been a genius.
Stop running like that. I can't do this. Uh-oh.
I wanna. Oh god. I wanna have Goro's fangs.
His fangs?
Yeah, his little wrist knife. Hashtag
Oh, yeah,
Assassin's Creed. Hashtag Goro from Assassin's Creed.
What the hell? It's like a big wind-up roundhouse.
He's just a really bad assassin.
I knew it! I couldn't get out of the animation fast enough.
This is my nightmare.
I know, when you're in that spinny thing, you're trapped. When you do the spin at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it, nice.
Enough of this.
The best X-ray.
The best
I
ray.
hate Cyborg's effort.
The best ray. It's such an easy one to do, like when you're panicked, you're just like,
Oh yeah, definitely. It comes out so quick too, and at the overhead.
Boy.
yeah.
And also
Alright,
she
Goro, I
hits it,
think
like,
we need a
3
peace
times.
treaty.
God damn.
Throw it back to MK4, is that what that happened?
Oh, fuck,
Yeah,
I'm
he
fucked, I'm
wants
fucked,
to
I'm
be
fucked.
loud.
Breaker.
Shit.
I'm gonna break her your fatality poke.
It's a big man chasing small woman matchup.
I want the run back, so you gotta keep winning until I get back there.
Where running is not my specialty.
I know, but it's
So I
hilarious.
do my best.
Dude, he looks like one of those like older ladies doing that little arm jog where they're like, "Oh, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me."
Making my way downtown.
Just wearing my shape ups.
Oh god.
yoga pants.
Yeah.
You're right.
Alright, Tortoise, I hate to do this to you, but I don't know how to fight Sector with Goro, so...
Just a casual
give you
stroll.
The Li
Johnny
Yang.
Cage.
Okay,
Can you fight Johnny
okay.
Cage?
Well, it's not. I actually don't mind that matchup.
You think we'll see Goro in the next one with Shao Kahn?
I don't think so.
And the reason is I think we're going to see Kintaro, to be honest with you.
I can
Yeah,
see
me
that.
too.
I would say no on Goro, and yeah.
You think Kintaro base roster?
Oh.
Yes.
Good. I could see either way.
I think so.
I think he'd sell.
I think this game's all about subversion. I think that's one of the things they're going for.
I think he'd sell well as DLC, but yeah, I could see him either way.
What about
Yeah, I
Shiva?
think
Shiva? No, I don't see Shiva.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd say she has like a 15% chance.
Yeah, well, that's what I was gonna say. Just they need one Shokan, and they already had Shiva. And she's been
Yeah.
in quite a few games, and then Goro's obviously was a big one in this game. So Kintaro, he definitely needs some representation.
And I feel like returning characters from MK9, she wouldn't be one.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Sindel or someone would make it over her.
Oh man, I love Sindel.
I honestly don't like it, though. They made her go on a power trip.
Man, yeah, I'd love to see Sindel come back and just whip everyone with their hair.
Nigga, what?
I would also really like to see some like Sindel and Shao Kahn beginning of the match interaction.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that'd be pretty tight.
Oh, no.
I want a divorce.
Christian?
Ermac the whole time.
Oh no.
Now I'm just picturing Shao Kahn's interactions with everyone.
Watching your subs fun.
Watch everybody be confused how they keep back. Do you think they'll like? I mean, considering that they like switched
Oh, wow,
up,
dude, so many cameras. Oh, that was a bad idea.
they'll
Nice.
switch so
Get
quick.
in there.
What
What are you doing? It's the perfect trade. But you froze up. You froze up and under the pressure.
Oh no, that was an accident. So many accidents. I've been playing way too much Goro. Oh,
Play sub as a Goro.
To be fair, Noir said, I don't see Kentaro. He says he hopes he makes it, though. I don't think he has an amazing chance, by no means a lock, but I think he's got a reasonable shot. I would personally give him around 50%. I think somewhere around a 50-50.
I need to get my shit together.
Did he just wink twice when he was frozen? That was weird. Nice. Well timed. You hate fighting temp sub? Oh man. That's my favorite matchup that I've played in this game is my Katana versus his sub.
Amazing.
Fun matches.
So Cyborg.
What's up?
Back in the day when I was good.
I said, considering that they like switch Scorpion's like voice, do you think they might do it for Shao Kahn or no?
Oh, switch his voice?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
I think, I mean, anything's on the table. If you switch one of your, like, that dude did the voice for how long? Like, I don't see that Shao Kahn's voice is a lock. So, yeah, I mean, hopefully they do. That'd be cool. Someone with a bit more bass to it.
Oh, good shit. Oh, nice. Like mix
I
up.
still want to hear him say you suck.
What?
Oh, look at his pants, dude. Look at his fucking
I
pants.
apologize about this shitty fucking
Oh my
animals.
god. No,
I've
they're
been
not going
playing
to show
Goro,
it anymore.
so the input for Goro's down 4 into
You're
Dragon
missing some of your chest.
input is down 4 into Hammers, so I was doing that like non-stop.
He looks so beady with all the sweat.
But yeah, Kentaro would be
Good shit,
cool
dude.
making it on the roster. They gotta have a big bruiser. Maybe Khan is the only one that they're gonna have, but we'll see.
Well, here's my logic, okay? So, like, this game is all about, like, making us think one thing and doing another. The whole, like, we thought the game was going to be at E3. It wasn't. And we thought they were announcing the sports games for the nominees, and they didn't. So I'm thinking, like, they're just trying to do things we don't expect along the way and just kind of dropping little Easter eggs all over the place. That's what I'm anticipating. That's what I think is going on.
Yeah.
I really think they're just gonna like hold it out until like they release the game.
Hold what out?
Like they might just show, like, they're not gonna say anything. They'll wait for the event. After the event, they'll wait it out until the release of the game. Cause I feel like
To show what
everything
exactly?
else-
Like new characters and
I mean-
stuff?
Well, everything. Like they might keep like majority of things to keep it. Like they might not even. Do,
I mean, maybe, but I feel like they're gonna show a lot at the event because they're not gonna bring people out and go through all of the trouble of basically building this up huge to like show very little. That would just be, I think that you'd get a lot of people that are just pissed off that they spent like $500-700 or whatever just to go see a short trailer and play 2 characters or whatever. So I don't think that. I think we're gonna get a big blowout at the event, and then I think in the 3 months following, I mean, there's several different ways they could go about it, but I expect.
Oh wow.
I don't Go ahead.
I wasn't ready for Goro.
He wasn't ready.
You had to spend that.
Oh no.
That's unfortunate.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Oof.
Oh wow.
Ugh, look at all like the weird little giblets at the bottom.
I know. I'm very turkey-like on the.
Even
floor.
the saber tooth in the background's like, ugh, what the hell? Get this shit off of me. He's like trying to paw off the blood.
Got a little katana.
Dude, I
on
just
me.
took a bath this morning. You know how hard it is for a creature that size to get bathed?
Take a bath. Yeah.
Man, I hope he gets a command grab in the next game. If he's not going to be in, but if he wasn't, I hope he gets a command grab where, like, he grabs you, throws you on the ground, and then it shows a jump up, but it's from the upward angle of the camera, and it shows him landing on you. That'd be like this.
Jason versus Goro.
I can't remember if my girls fought you, Jodan.
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah.
This is going to be fun.
Is Goro to be fine? That was fucking horrible. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh man, I thought I was in like a time loop.
What's
but
his
then I
normal
realized
color?
that green-
His normal color is red, right?
Yeah,
The
red.
loincloth?
Yeah.
Fuck off. I panicked.
Green's kind of an interesting color for Goro. I like it.
Definitely.
It's kind of like a.
Oh my god, I can't. I was gonna say I can't even do my moves.
I feel
They
like Goro
become
should
my
have some
quick-
purple in there.
Yeah, princely
Oh yeah,
type.
that'd be dope.
I could see that. But yeah, I don't know. The green works. It's like a. What type of green is that? It's like a jade green or a.
Turquoise or like
Yeah.
water or ocean green?
It's like an emerald green. Yeah, it's got a little bit of blue in it for sure. It's a bluish green.
And this week on Color Digest.
Yeah, right. I mean,
With Greg.
this is my thing. I do colors.
The bluish green.
I once got sent home from work. I worked at Jimmy John's and I got sent home from work because my pants weren't blue enough. My jeans weren't blue enough.
Oh, wow. And then from that
I'm
day
the-
on-
From that day,
I'm
yeah,
the
from
one
that
with the
day on,
graphic
you
design
don't
degree, but I was told that my pants weren't blue enough, as if I can't even tell the difference.
Oh, that was a bad.
And it's as if they have a color wheel in the back that I can compare it to, which they do not.
yeah, they hold it up to your pants.
Yeah, that would have been great. This is acceptable.
That's not the right shade.
Yeah, this is not
Dude,
acceptable.
I hate myself.
I don't
For
know
some
if
reason, they take like a football, like the down marker, and they just drag it up to my pants and said, "Nope, not a first down. You're out of here." I don't know.
Nope.
You didn't break the plane. Not a touchdown.
Pay your respects.
A Fallout cinema, and it was like these dudes, and they were arguing over like which color their armor was. Like that shit was hilarious. They kept bringing
Alright.
up like the colors of
Here's
red.
my run back.
What's interesting about this game is that the other Nethercasters, other than Cyborg, who like this game and think it's good, are not here. Like that's.
I mean, it is 2:26 a.m.
Yeah, Shed said he wanted to play, but he wasn't, or he was doing other things or something like that. He was relaxing.
Little story, guys. Shad beat the shit out of me last time I played him. He beat the.
When was the last time you played him?
I think
Yeah, I was about to say.
2017.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Wait, you played MKX last year? Was that before? It must have been before Injustice 2 came out.
It may have been longer than. You have a point.
Yeah, I would imagine it was probably during the heyday of when we were actually playing MKX regularly.
Who does Shad play?
He plays Melina.
Kano.
Oh, Kano
Yeah,
and
that's what I
Melina.
thought.
That's right.
Oh my!
That's what I thought.
I can't believe I actually got the grab off on it.
Get out of there. Busy.
Melina player scare me.
Yeah, he's pretty good with Melina.
Melina's crazy.
He's good with Melina. He's definitely good with Kano. He can be crazy.
I always forget the EX roll is an overhead then left.
If y'all do cost,
How do I escape it? I just can't.
How do you... That move is scary.
Why? All right. Ear it. Noticeably FAT. Break it down.
Walking backwards. Oh my god, bud.
Noticeably FAT.
Yeah, that's a
The one thing I do
that's a
wish is
Futurama
someone had
reference.
another overhead
Yeah.
besides just the fan thing.
I know future.
Futurama's good
Oh,
stuff.
nice. Wait. God.
The episode with Five's dad always makes me cry.
Yeah, there's some good ones. His dog, his brother one, where he named his kid after Fry.
Yeah.
Lucky
Yeah,
Clover and all
his
that.
mom.
Yeah, that's a good one.
The mom episode.
Yeah, the stuff with Leela. Futurama's good shit for that reason. They're good at balancing.
Oh god, Goro, that's not the combo.
Shit! No!
Oh god, that's not my down reach.
Fuck that!
Cool.
GG, dude.
You just wait. You just wait.
You just wait. 3 more rounds.
I'm learning your shit. Just give me 1 or 2 more matches and it's coming back. Those kind of gauntlets make me think of like some Aquaman stuff. I don't know. They look like they're from the sea.
It scares people away from Dragon Fang variation. They don't like the gauntlets. They have kind of like a Toys R Us vibe to them.
I don't mind them. They just look like
big.
they look like Aquaman or something like Ocean Master.
Yeah, it
would
looks
wear.
like crab cosplay.
Yeah, I think it's the seafoam green mixed with the gold. I think that's what does it.
That's right, the green.
I don't like the sound of gum. That's just
Armand.
Oh, shit, I was gonna go cry.
What was my favorite Jimmy John's sandwich? I made it because I'm not a big sub guy, but obviously working there for like 2.5 years, I made a sandwich that I really enjoyed. So I would do the number 11, which is turkey and ham, and then I would double the ham. So I'd do like 2 things of ham, 1 thing of turkey. I'd add bacon. I'd do hot peppers, like a shit ton of them. I'd pour some of the juice on there. I would do Dijon. I wouldn't do mayo or tomatoes. So basically it was a number 11, add ham, add bacon. No mayo, no cheese, no tomatoes, extra hot peppers, add Dijon.
No cheese?
I would take the bread out too. Like I'd gut the bread out, so that way there's less bread.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that shit was good.
What about
I also like the Slim 3, the
Oh, nice, good job.
the Slim Tuna.
Okay.
That one's pretty good too.
Nice, I like it.
The Rockets.
You don't like cheese?
Oh yeah, I do lettuce. I do like a little lettuce, and I would do like sauce and oregano.
Good shit.
No chester.
His sector is pretty legit.
Yeah, it's tricky.
Yeah, one of them. That's good, but
But yeah, Jimmy John's had some crazy rules. Like I've talked about it before. I don't know if I said it on one of the podcasts or graveyards or what, but they had some like ridiculous things beyond just my pants weren't blue enough. Like your shorts, if you were a dude, your shorts had to stop above your kneecaps. So like no shorts that went below them. So like cargo shorts were out of the question. So me being me, I can be a stubborn asshole if I really want to be. If I get frustrated or if I feel like somebody's just being like unnecessarily dumb about something, I'll be a stubborn asshole back. So they sent me home because my shorts were too long, like they were past my kneecaps just barely. So of course, me being me, I went and found like those UPS driver shorts where like they stop halfway down my thighs. So like I had super like short shorts. Get him! So yeah, I'm trying to think of other crazy things that they have. So their whole campaign is like it's rock stars wanted. It's rock stars that work at Jimmy John's. So the funny thing about them wanting rock stars is you couldn't have tattoos that are showing. You couldn't have more than 1 piercing. I'm trying to think what other crazy stuff. Your jeans couldn't have like phrase or anything like that on them. Your shoes couldn't be more than 25% neon. I think you tell me how you even gauge something like that. Your socks had to go above your ankles. And what's funny about that is, so I wore high tops, like Converse high tops. So when I would wear shorts and I'd wear Converse high tops, they would cover my socks because the Converse high tops go above your ankles anyways. So even though my socks went above my ankles, the fact that you couldn't see my socks because the Converse covered them, that wasn't okay. So that didn't make any sense. All sorts of dumb shit. I think one of the dumbest things was, so if you ever been to Jimmy John's, you'll see like mayo containers and Dijon containers and hot pepper containers like up in the jars and all that. They're like they're just like a bunch of them on the shelf. If there was ever one jar missing, that's a problem. Like if you got audited, you'd get docked points because they want the customer to they want it to appear to the customer that everything's stocked fully at all times. As if a customer is going to walk in for a sub sandwich and see 20 jars when there's supposed to be 21 and walk out. I don't know.
What is this bullshit?
It's insane. Yeah, and there's just all sorts of crazy stuff that would go on at that place. Managers doing
Bro, where does this alien come from?
shit, and yeah, that was not good. I mean, I got paid well. I think as a delivery driver, towards the end, like my last 6 months to a year there, I was making $10 an hour plus tips, so can't really complain.
So you used to be a rock star.
I used to be a rock star, not anymore.
No.
Yeah, no, I got out of food service. I got my bachelor's degree in graphic design and minored in game design, but unfortunately never got a job with either of those. But now I got a decent job for a really good company and make pretty damn good hourly, so I can't complain. Didn't get to use my degree, but whatevs. And that's, I mean, that's okay, because art-wise, I like to do art as a hobby every once in a blue moon. I do a lot of like graphic design, obviously, for our YouTube channel. I'll do all the logos and shit like that, and the thumbnails and whatnot. But I think I like doing audio and video more than I like graphic design anyway, so.
No.
Come on, Cole.
But yeah, Jimmy John's had the craziest rules. Out of all the places I've ever worked, I think that one had the craziest. I worked at Costco for about 2 weeks. That was fun.
Oh wow.
And by fun, I mean not fun. That's why I only worked there for 2 weeks.
This alien is getting on my nerves.
Yeah, aliens, all sorts of fucking crazy. And not fun.
I'm like, what's up?
Yeah, I don't know. That's the worst part about fighting a character that you don't know the matchup of. The combos, the mix-ups, you're not going to know what the
And
hell
like
to do.
this little alien that comes out of nowhere.
It forces you to go into defense mode when that may not be even what you're best at, which sucks.
I know he's trying to brutality me, but I don't want it.
You're getting it though. Well, maybe not.
Oh, yep. Okay.
He's just giving you a face hugger.
Well, that was fun.
Oh, that's creepy.
Right through the tots.
Katana's got a face hugger on her face.
Throne defended. Jason Voorhees, Johnny Cage.
I want Jason versus 8. Now that would be a movie.
I don't know how he's so good at so many characters. I can really know one.
That's how D4 is. Like, it's not even just insane that Down for Reality can play like 90% of the roster. It's that he can literally go learn a bunch of characters in Tekken and Injustice and Soul Calibur and then still return to MKX after all that time. I mean, hell, I played him in MK9 a couple weeks ago and he still knew like what he was doing. He knew all his combos and everything for multiple characters. I'm like, how do you know all these things? He just, it's muscle memory.
I forget things like mid-match. I'm like, oh, I gotta use this move more. What the heck? I forgot I had.
Yeah, I struggle with, like, in Injustice 2, I think that was the most characters I've ever played, and that was 3? 3, I think. Ivy, Scarecrow, and Atrocitus. And I could remember my shit between those 3, but yeah, I don't know.
For me, the struggle is not doing my other character shit while I'm playing a different
Exactly.
character.
Yeah.
That's my point, is I'll start muscle memory. That's how I don't get how his muscle memory can recognize, like, keep all these different characters individualized and not get it mixed up, because that's what happens. D4.
Well, I think part of it is he plays a lot of ranked. I think that has a lot to do with it.
Sure. I mean, he's put, like, there was a years ago we looked at how much he played. Oh, your eyeballs popped out. We looked at how much time, it was either MKX or MK9. We looked at the amount of time he spent playing that, and it was like 44 days or something. Like, it was an absurd amount. And I was like, okay.
I have a suspicion, like, he was leaving the console on and playing Vita during, like, I don't know, 20 of those days, but I'm just guessing. not 100% on that.
Maybe. I don't know, dude. It would explain how he's so damn good about, like, with multiple characters. But
Oh
yeah,
my
that's
God,
always
yeah.
that's always the hope. I want to play more than just one character. At this, like, there was towards MKX's back end there. Before Injustice 2 came out, I learned Kenshi, but I don't even remember what the hell I was doing with him. So I'm just gonna ride.
Devora would have been a good fit for you.
I played Devora at the beginning.
Wow.
I played her at the beginning, the very beginning when the game first came out. She was fun. She reminds me a lot of, like, the Blood Tornado of Atrocitus is pretty much her ground swarm thing. But yeah.
That stayed good. That stayed relevant all the way to the end of the game.
Yeah. Oh boy,
I
it's
love
been a
that.
long time since I've played Shinnok.
Played against the Shinnok.
I think more than any other NetherRealm game, this game had so many secret top tiers in it. I think Nimble Reptile was very, very, very strong. I think Assassin Katana was very, very, very strong.
I think the last.
All the Scorpion variations, with the exception of Summoner, were all really not Summoner. This little helper dude.
The last time I played Shinnok was against Smoke Man, and that was like a few months back. I would say probably earlier this year. We played for a little bit.
Who's this guy?
The bone hands freak me out a little, but
Yeah, they need to buff the bone hands. They look like shit.
it's a little scary. Let's put maybe some meat on it. I don't know.
Maybe gloves?
Gloves?
Ow.
Yeah.
Neither of
I
those
think
things.
give like
have-
mittens. Like they could be like cooking gloves. Like,
Just like the fingertips poke out. That's all.
Shit.
I don't
No!
know. If he's in the next one, I hope for gear they give him like bear arms or shit for Necromancer. It's just something, anything.
But the bone hands.
A fucking onesie would do the trick. Like, give him like a
Skeleton
snuggie.
onesie.
Dude, shit not gonna onesie would be badass. I'd fucking buy that shit for DLC.
It could be like a Goro onesie.
Well, that'd be tight.
That'd be pretty legit.
Get like a Maggie alternate costume. That'd be fucking great.
Oh, I should have expected a fucking armored wake up. Fuck you. Ah, GG's. Holy shit.
I was thinking I was gonna bring this from the Warrior Shrine, but since we're doing the stream, I can bring it up now. I'm hoping when MK11 comes out, we can actually organize real Discord tournaments.
Yes.
With real brackets.
That would be
That's what I
awesome.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we can work all that shit out. All we would do is just create an actual like text channel dedicated for it. I already know how we could make something like that happen and keep track of it. Kind of doing that with the standings right now for the fantasy draft, so shouldn't be too hard. I want to answer this real quick before we go further into that because I'd like to discuss
there
it.
is a chat.
Yeah, YouTube chat. Hey Cyborg, considering NRS is using realistic faces now, I think for the first time ever, I'm excited to see how human characters look. Yeah, I mean, in general, Injustice 2 blew me away with how good the character models were. So many good-looking characters in there. And MKX was the step into that right direction. Obviously, MKX's models were a huge improvement over 9 and Injustice 1, so it's only going to get better, especially if they're switching to Unreal 4 for MK11, which isn't confirmed, but we can all... I think it's pretty obvious that that's the case. The models should look even better than they did in Injustice 2. So yeah, I'm excited to see how the cast look for the... They're probably gonna... A lot of them are probably gonna look better than they ever have.
I want to see Liu Kang, especially in his Revenant thing. I mean, I know a lot of people aren't a fan of the whole Revenant thing. But
Yeah, I kind of hope they don't do the whole like yellow veins again.
Yeah, the Revenants were
you can take that out.
a little overkill. I love using Katana's Revenant outfit just because of the way the outfit looks, but
Yeah.
the veins and stuff, yeah, I could do
yeah.
without that.
I mean, but the thing, okay, so but like, if you were to do that, I mean, you could. Okay, so here's the thing with like making characters people.
Nice, good punish. Shit, oh, what? What kind of auto-corrected bullshit is this?
The jump. The jump.
Like, would you still think Liu Kang would be more menacing if he still stayed the same?
You mean like looked like more like a person?
No, okay, just imagine how he how he looks like in the roster without changing your outfit to just like the face. Would you rather him stay like that or flip into Resident?
No, I did not want to kick. That pisses me off.
God.
That was a good breaker too. That would have been very bad.
This is probably it right here, though. Yep. I can't. That fucking kick costed me greatly. I did not mean to kick.
That's this game in a nutshell, though.
That's unfortunate.
Buffering is so strange in this game. And that I learned that fighting Crystal Smoke's Kenshi because he would do the full screen telekinesis. I'd block it. I'd do a run input, and I'd still be blocking. Although those were fun. We played Crystal Smoke. I'm playing Colbs right now. Mook Tortoise. All great matches. But who's not here right now is a Tamed Lizard, who plays a really strong Liu Kang. It's crazy. We had all this talent that was just lying in the woodwork because they were waiting for us to play MKX. That's just. We didn't know. We had no idea.
People like their MK. I mean, it was clear when we covered Injustice that not everybody that follows us was interested in Injustice. So,
including some of us, like we enjoyed the game, we liked the game, we were interested, but that it was a different kind of fire. It was the flame was on.
Sure.
Like,
I mean, I was hyped.
Like more people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just look at MK11 and how we reacted to that versus how we reacted to like the reveal trailer for Injustice. It's just nice.
Sure. I mean, it was fun. I still really like Injustice 2's gameplay and roster and designs. So I like a lot about it. It's just, MK is what we're all here for. It's what for a lot of us, we've been lifelong fans of it. So yeah, it's the meat and potatoes.
You can all think more time that
the grab.
Yeah. See, Tanya's never been a character I've been really that much of a fan of, but her pogoing is pretty cool.
It's fun.
It looks fun. I like watching you do that.
It's so...
Watching you go into that stance makes me want to try the character just because she looks like fun.
Anybody else doing that stance towards acting?
Yeah.
Like you're just playing around with me. Now I want to beat you up, even if you don't.
Which playing her would probably do me good because it's a lot like Katana. I was never a Katana fan up until MKX, just because I don't know, she just didn't do it for me, I guess. But I fell in love with her design in this game. Her gameplay and her like visual design to me never looked better, so I couldn't be happier. And now she's like easily top 3 favorite character for me. So playing a character and getting accustomed to them, I think helps you like them a lot more.
Well, I'm not gonna lie though, like
Rocket Burner. Punch walk. Also punch walk.
Not in the story mode. Like seeing her as DLC, how she plays.
Yeah.
I got mad.
Oh, nice.
I can never combo off of that.
It's like you just basically gave another character their weapon to somebody else. Like, how am I supposed to do that? You could give it to them.
Oh man, why did I let go of block?
Yeah, punch walk takes some time to get used to because it just kind of keeps going.
Yeah. Oh man.
Seeing him run, I don't know if I can ever get used to it.
Oh, grab.
Oh god.
That was scary. I started off so good.
Throwing a fireball. Doing a down 4. Doing another down 4.
Even you telling me what you're doing isn't helping me.
GG, dude.
I think I did good in the beginning because you didn't really know what
I'm
I was
not telling
doing.
you what I'm doing. I'm telling me what I'm doing because I don't know either, dude. I have no fucking clue.
Pay your respects.
I really don't know what I'm doing either. I just like spin, twirl, teleport.
If y'all want me to play
Okay.
someone else, let me know. 'Cause I can play up to like 5 characters. Just if y'all want me to not play Goro, or not play Cryomancer, or not ever play Reptile, just let me know. Like Jodan, do you have a preference? Do you care?
Not reptile.
Okay. He had a few matches against my Reptile. I don't think he was a fan. I actually really like.
I hate the slide.
It's time to play Reptile because I'm going to be playing Goro the whole time I do Nimble shit. So I don't fucking know what I'm.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright, let's do whip coming. Oh, I thought that was going to be bad. Bye.
Oh.
All right, guys. I'll catch y'all.
See you later, dude.
Later.
Take it easy.
Good time hanging out with y'all.
Yep, that was fun.
Yeah, take care, brother. All right, Jodan.
Ah. You old dumb
Round 2.
son.
Fight.
Nice.
Yeah, I liked Injustice 2, like, overall. I feel like it was a good, like, stepping stone. I think there was some things in it that could have been handled, like, a little better to make it, like, overall, like, a better game.
Yeah, I think the gear, especially,
Yeah.
was the biggest
I'm already dead.
issue.
And I feel like Premier skins, like, I feel like they never really, like, off. I feel like, how many did they end up even having? Like, 5 or, like, 7?
5 or 7 what?
Pay your
Premier skins?
All right,
Somewhere
Tortoise,
around
let me
there.
go Cryo. Can Tortoise hear me?
defended.
I don't think
Tortoise?
he's in.
I
He
think
might
so.
be
He's in the
like
YouTube
that.
chat, but I don't think he's in here.
Is his name Tortoise in the YouTube chat? Tortoise.
Tortoise is survived combatants in the Discord.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Triboy.
Sub survived Tortoise.
Survived Tortoise.
Sub-Zero.
Oh, then we got a lore match. Yeah, I don't do Goro shit. I think I did more down 4 hammers in that match than I did in the entire span I bought the game.
Down 4s are good.
Not
Down
when they're-
4, on
not-
the other
not
hand.
paired with hammers. You can poke out of that. Nice. Good stuff. Oh fuck. I'm trying to back to you.
I was playing a Sub-Zero earlier, and like just online, and he kept trapping me in the corner with his freaking ice clone, and it was killing me.
Punish wrong. Nice, good shit, dude.
Round 2. Fight.
That's really unsafe. You should never do that. No, that was an accident. I could have gotten punished so hard there.
Nice.
Wait. Oh, damn. Let's see if I get the meter.
That's match.
Ooh,
Goats! Oh, I was about to say, you better fucking
that was
slide.
close.
Good shit,
This is
dude.
your only chance.
Slide, slide, slide. Does his slide in this one go under projectiles?
Some, yeah. I think it's kind of like Frost's in Deadly Alliance, where
Oh yeah.
it depends on the arc, like when the projectile goes. But yeah, I think it makes it under most.
Probably not Jason's though.
No,
Makes it
yeah,
Under that.
yeah, probably not. Nice, jeez, good comeback.
Yeah,
You got some
last time I played
momentum.
Sector was down 4 played a lot of Sector.
He's tricky. I know. I've gotten used to that matchup a little bit more, not to the point where I don't think it's a winning matchup for me still, but I've definitely gotten much more confident with it than I did when he first started using Sector, just because he's just one of those characters that until you know his overheads and lows and stuff, just like any character, you're going to really struggle.
There's two things with Sector I always have to remind myself when I'm playing that character. One is that you have to keep an eye on your meter, because you really need armor to get out of his missile bullshit sometimes. It's really important. The other thing I have to remind myself is he's got really good plus frames on some of his normals, so you gotta keep... If you know he has plus frames, you just gotta kind of hold that shit and wait for the storm to pass, and hopefully he'll do something else that doesn't also have...
Shit, I knew that was a fire. That's just insane damage.
Yeah, his damage is dumb. Oh, fuck. This character is dumb. This character is just...
Shit.
Oh god!
Oh, what?
Punch him.
I don't know. Fuck. I don't know why it didn't pop you up. I did. Whatever.
Round 2. Fight.
Nice.
Alright. Gotta get some momentum here.
Take a breath. Take a breath.
Yeah.
Drink some water.
Fuck.
I would, but I wasn't finished.
Wait!
Corn dog, you were very robotic there.
How dare you?
Your mic was going like.
Are you making fun of my culture?
No.
Oh no! Nice. Good
Oh,
shit.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh, that was.
Still in it.
It's also the meter reset too.
Yeah.
It's also that log.
That little spinny move.
Yeah, that's good. It's really strong. Downforce says it sucks, but I disagree.
And meter burns ends with an overhead. So fan beats punch block. We found that out. He dodged the jump.
Nice. was good shit.
Are you kidding me? I fucking did the butt fly armored in nothing. I got nothing.
No butts flew.
Man, that's 2 matches in a row where like something near the end I felt like costed me that I had not even sure why.
I didn't notice your meter either, so I wasn't.
Oh, I know I had the armor. It just didn't even register the move. Like I did the butt fly and instead nothing. Oh well. It was close enough that I know it was there. I just
You're getting it. This character's. There's a lot of characters in this game that are dumb, but Goro's his own unique kind of dumb. Because he can press buttons forever if you let him. I don't know why I picked the pit. I don't even like the pit.
No, pit's alright. It's alright.
The
It has a nice light. Moonlight.
one thing I do like about the pit is despite being so dark, I can still kind of see the characters well enough, so that's kind of nice, but... Nice. Unfortunate. Fucking way.
Oh.
That's almost unblockable if you don't know how to fight it. What? Nice. I don't know what's going on.
No. Ah, man.
I'm sorry. Wait. Oh, nice. That was smart. It's gonna hurt a lot. No, it's not. It's not gonna hurt at all. I was wrong.
Oh. Oh no.
I'm fucking wow.
Oh wow. Oh no. Oh wow. I got pit off my pogo. Oh, wow, didn't think that was gonna hit me.
His big green ball is one of my favorite things about him. It's just, I need the meters, so I almost never use it.
The
But
big
giant
green
green
ball.
ball is one of the coolest things in this game, in my opinion.
I don't think I've ever seen the big green ball. It's very, very
It's
marvelous.
plus 21 or something on blocks. I've been trying to work out setups where I could use it as a cancel, then jump in, get a free
Yeah.
time. I haven't tested it enough.
Throne defended.
Goro. I thought you had like a pocket bow or something, Jodan.
Well, I can believe a pocket bow more like I believe a pocket alien.
Borracho.
Does he have a pocket bow?
Borracho.
I did learn him a little bit.
You train Earthrealmers.
Very well, I might add.
I will
I like that.
remove your treacherous head. Round one.
Yeah, bow's pretty tight in this game.
I just like his crouch.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's very soothing.
I think he's got a reasonable shot to return at 11. Not like amazing shot, but
Yeah.
I think he's not off the board. I'd give him maybe like a somewhere like a 40 to 50% chance.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too. Like 45, 50.
Just depends, I guess, what they need gameplay and story wise.
Round 2. Fight.
I wonder if they start with the story and then work the characters in, or if they do the characters and then.
You know, that's
work with
that's the one question I would ask them if I ever got an interview with them, is how they determine the roster, like what all goes into.
Yeah.
Like what percentage is it based on? Like you get
People that work there,
yeah,
like, who they want. Like,
I think it's a mixture of all, but I'm just kind of curious what takes precedent. What kind of, like, is it percentage based? Is it time based?
Yeah.
Like I'm really curious between story relevance and necessity versus gameplay necessity versus like tournament scene hopes and desires, casual fan desires, people they like on the team. Obviously that plays a factor.
Night combat / time up 9.
Hardcore fan requests, all of that. Yeah, thanks for coming on, Kombat.
I feel like there's
See you
always
later,
those
dude.
characters that are like on the borderline that could be swapped out with each other, depending on what they're looking for.
Yeah. Would we like the MK9 King of the Hill with little avatars watching, or the MKX style with just cards? I think just the cards is fine. I like the little avatars, but
Cryo again, Tortoise.
but it's, I guess ultimately it doesn't really matter to me. I'm fine with either. I think it's gonna be the cards. I don't think they're gonna. Then they can do all the customization and stuff like that. But I guess you could customize avatars too, even though that would take more work.
Oh, he's going katana.
You would strike me down.
Round 1. Fight.
I cannot believe that reach.
I think you can
I can confirm that third hit's like really bad.
Frumble.
It's mournful.
I think you can still do interaction when you're waiting in King of the Hill. I think you can do the emojis in this game still.
Yeah, you
I
can.
cannot believe that hit.
I don't think anybody, like, most people forget about them, but including myself.
Nice.
And I think you like unlock them. Like,
Yeah,
in
I've
the
got
crypt.
several locked because obviously I've barely touched the crypt in this game. I mainly played on Xbox. So.
Round 2. Fight.
I hope they bring the emojis back for 11, and then Murdoink can put them in the warehouse, and then we can use them on the Discord again. I like the emojis.
Good anti? That's an interesting anti. Nice. Oh, if he confirmed that would have been sick. Oh, fuck, I dodged it! No, fuck, Sub-Zero, do your combo! Nice.
Interesting that he plays Mournful. That's the one variation for Katana I'd never had like any desire to learn.
Yeah, I think I've played it like twice, probably.
Oh, that was an accident.
Boom.
I hate that brutality.
I like it.
It might be the worst brutality. The special move is better than the fucking brutality.
What don't you like about it?
It's just boring. He did exactly what he did like 20 times before, only in the head, and he did it very slowly.
Style.
Aramond, I'm sure he has. The fourth snake is on our Discord as well, so he posts his videos up in the community content section, so I'm pretty sure he has. We're playing on PS4. Alright, I am looking forward to this shit. See if I can not fuck up my controls this time. That would be great. It did be great.
This is the one.
It did be great. Boy.
Fight.
Yeah, Armand, you should join us on the Discord. We got a pretty solid community on here. Constant discussion, like 24/7. Games and shit.
Green ball.
How do I avoid that? I must have to dash around or something.
Nice.
That's one.
Oh my god. This is just insane how close these are.
Goro beats his chest with the lower arms.
Like golf commentary.
What the fuck do I gotta do to get... Oh, am I out of stamina or some bullshit?
A graceful little backflip. Spinny spin. And then his spinny spin.
Oh god.
The little kick.
Now I need to find a better combo after the EX.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. The stressful.
God, oh, you kidding me? So on this, Jesus, that's 2 matches where it just came down to that last like 10%, 5%. So I have a question. On his stomp, are you guessing close, medium, far, or are you?
Yes, I'm holding right or left.
Okay, I thought it was like.
auto track.
Your initial spot, but once you start moving, it won't retract. You have to hold right or left.
Yeah, I thought it was just tracking where I was going, so I figured I had to jump at the last second or some shit like that.
You and Down 4 are the only ones who have figured out that you can throw punish all of those special moves. So I basically have to tech it.
Yeah, like I said, I love grinding out matches because that's when you learn what works and what doesn't. So that's the nice part about doing a King of the Hill with just the 4 of us, though, is it still allows you to learn. I feel like that's kind of the there's a point where it's too much.
Yeah, when it's like
when
8
it's
people.
yeah, when it's 8 people and you have to wait a half an hour just to try again, and it might not even be
One
against
more
the same person or the same character. Then it's like, well, shit.
Even
Whereas
6, like if there's even 6 people, bring a book, dude.
yeah, 4 is nice because then you
A
can
novel.
you can do a little other shit in between, but it's not too long to the point where you lose the momentum.
Man. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. What was I just doing? Jumping.
Oh, fuck, that doesn't work.
Why won't my buttons work? Okay. That was a warm up. I was practicing. Button check. Nope. Oh, this is going great. Oh, it's big green ball.
I love the big green ball.
It's 2 characters you play with the big green ball.
Is that another one? Nice.
What?
Who's the other big green ball?
Reptile.
Oh yeah.
I don't like that green. This is a much better green ball.
And it's like a skull. Oh wow.
Like, quite frankly, Reptile's green ball sucks. I can't fucking stand that thing. I miss it so much better when it was a force ball. I hate this.
Yeah. Now it's like goopy. It's a
I
goopy
was
ball.
saying on Twitter, they need to give Reptile the My Fair Lady treatment. Just get rid of the spitting, get rid of the flies, get rid of the smell. Just completely make that character cool again.
Camp knows it's a big green ball.
I do. I just realized Tortoise is gone.
Yeah, he said he was. Or no, that was Hotaro for MK11. I don't know when he left. Weird.
Wow.
I didn't see him
about
say
his
anything.
I couldn't. I've been looking to the Discord, through the YouTube chat, through the fucking voice chat.
You're like tracking him
There's a live
down.
Tortoise anywhere. I wanted to know those down 4 hammers were an accident, and I never intended to do them because they're very bad.
In the Discord, I think he's Havoc for MK11.
No. I thought Tortoise. I thought Tortoise was survived combatants.
Alright, I'm good, Jonah.
Because in the Discord, he said, "Good stuff tonight, guys. I was moved Tortoise, by the way. LOL."
Oh, you're right. You're right.
That would convince me.
That makes sense. I thought it was survived combatants. Then who's? Or no, wait. Survived combatants was the guy that started with an E. I forget who that guy is.
Yeah.
You're right. Havoc for MK11. I knew that last time, but yeah, I got confused.
Okay.
Life is hard. Okay.
Hard when you get beat up by Goro.
Yeah.
I like that name too.
You need a training montage to fight Goro.
Goddamn punch walk. Shank.
You can do it, Jason. You got it. You too, Goro. You're doing great.
Almost the same height.
Yeah. Was everyone in MK9 pretty much like the same height?
A lot of the builds for the characters were the same, yeah. That's something they've been getting better and better at, starting with
I feel like
MKX and MKX and Injustice 2 definitely have started branching out on their character models, not all looking the damn same. Different heights, different like statures, different bulkiness, so on and so forth.
Brad, I'll use Reptile when I play Coles.
yay. Is that good?
Me and Cyber and grinding the Goro match, and I think I'm okay with anyone but Reptiles, so...
Alright, let's do this.
This is the final chapter.
I'm coming. It's gonna happen. All of those rounds finished so close. It's gonna happen.
Go classic. Classic Katana.
I need someone to win, because I have to go to the bathroom.
I can't...
So
don't you put an excuse in early if you lose.
Yeah, the bathroom option select.
I like the Deadwoods, like... I mean, it could be better, but I do like the Deadwoods, but sometimes the interactables... I just don't know. Like, I'll jump up towards that tree to jump off of it, and then nothing happens. And then I just eat fireballs. And I'm just like, what the hell is happening? So I gotta go to the Cove, because at least the things are on the ground, so I'm not as easily exposed.
I do like the Cove. It's one of my
Cove is my favorite in this.
What other one do I like?
Really, the Conjuring is one of my favorites.
Yeah. With the tiger thing. Alright, that's the marketplace.
Yeah, I like the marketplace.
Now stamina!
Shit.
Oh, that was not a good investment.
7.
I feel like the woods and I think it's the Lin Quite Simple have like the same color palette.
Well, the whole game definitely
Well, that
has
was a
dragons.
mistake. No! Why did I blow my X-ray? That was stupid.
Okay.
Stupid fucking mistakes.
I was gonna get one point.
That was good.
Oh god, Goro, do things right.
Is that Katana's only overhead?
Yes. Yes, it is.
No, that is the one that.
Other than her X-ray. Other than her X-ray.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh god.
And jump-ins, obviously, but
Well, yeah,
that's
and
universal.
jump-ins.
But yes, no, that was a complaint I had early on when I was doing matchups with Katana versus like people with a lot of mix-ups. Is
Yeah.
you
like
only
low
really have to
overhead.
worry about low with her, other than her X-ray.
Both
Good
kicked.
shit. Alright.
Final round.
Just like one overhead and a combo would have been nice.
Shit.
Oh nice.
Oh wow.
What?
The breaker.
What the fuck?
Lots of whiffing going around.
Oh, damn it, good shit.
X-ray.
Shit.
Oh, I got one of me to know.
Oh, you were lucky. Fuck. Oh, fuck. That's not good. This is not good at all.
Oh.
Need to get the
corner.
fuck out of there.
Spinny spin.
Wait.
Ooh, the jump.
Oh, good shit.
Good game, dude.
Oh, that's such,
That was good.
such fun matches. I feel like the blood trail
All right.
off of his fingers are.
Linger on the stage select. I really gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Goes into blood.
Well, when he drags his fingers across his chest, the blood. It's like a slight delay on when it shows, so it's a little. I feel like they timed it just slightly off.
Katana.
Yeah, I was gonna say I noticed that. I don't know if it's because of our connection or something. Because like earlier, someone was playing Melina, and then she went to like lick her thigh, and then like her tongue totally missed it, and I was like, does that always happen?
Katana. Reptile. Katana.
Alright, I'm back. Okay. See if I can remember how to play this. I said on the Warrior Shrine, one of the important things about playing MKX again was if I was going to delve back into the game, I wanted to do all the things I wanted to do before, but either failed at or didn't get around to doing. So I'm just kind of going down the list of all the characters I wanted to learn, but just never got good with. So after Goro, it's going to be Hellfire Scorpion. I really
You
wanted to
serve
make that.
his lies.
Round one. Fight.
Oh, the slide.
R.I.P. Cole.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
What you got? Oh god. Oh god, no! The delay, I like it.
I just like to hold it.
Nice.
Dang it.
Round two. Fight.
Oh god, wrong button. I like it. That's tight. That is a good strategy.
Oh no.
Nice.
I don't know where to block. Yummy.
GG, dude.
GG.
Did the guy who asked me to play Reptile even watch me play Reptile?
I have no idea. I think he said one thing.
He just asked me to play Reptile, and he turned off all his electronics, turned off all the lights. Just, like, left his apartment and locked the door.
He's like, yep, my work here's done. I can go to sleep now.
Alright, Jodan.
I just wish I remembered how to play more characters. I remember I was using Shinnok toward the end.
Shinnok is maybe the one character I will never go back to.
Jason Voorhees.
Why?
Because I just really thought the character was not interesting. I was not happy the way he played.
Isn't he one that you wanted to play at the beginning?
He was gonna be my main. I didn't intend to main Cryomancer. It just kind of turned out that way. Why is my stick wet?
You tell us.
Does it smell different? I washed my hands after using the restroom, but
I like how
I dried them sufficiently.
I like how both fighters just came in just destroying a body. It's like it's like a bring your own beer, except for it's bring your own body.
BYOB.
Yeah.
BOYDB, bring your own dead body.
Yep.
There you go.
Nope, there's one too. A lot of dead bodies around here.
I kind of messed up in the beginning. I accidentally pressed play on my music, and it just started blasting in my ears. And I was like,
Oh no. Temporarily deaf.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad the first stage we saw for 11 thus far is a classic one, because X not having any classic stages, at least at launch, was unfortunate, because there's a lot of good stuff there still.
I like that it's like a classic one with like a twist on it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm hoping they do that with a few of them. I think 4 or 5 classic stages at least, with some like modernized versions of them, would be really badass.
Oh, good shit, dude.
How dare you? What was the name of the stage? I was gonna say, what was the name of the classic stage with the acid?
The Deadpool?
Yeah, Deadpool.
Yeah. I want to see
There's
that.
a Deception one too, but I guess that's not in classic territory.
And there's also the acid bath from
Yeah.
Deadly Alliance. It always was rumored or speculated that you could do the stage fatality on that, and they even had like a concept of it in the crypt, but never was a real thing.
Try to extra me, Jodan.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Rush me.
so brutal.
Hi.
Mm.
Good shit, dude. GG. I play.
How dare you again? No.
This is why you are the herald of the corn dog, Jodan.
Pay your respect.
The corn dog lives.
You're like the corn dog prophet. I love it.
Instead of Goro lives, corn dog.
Corn dog.
It's just a corn dog.
Shodan's got his own like reveal trailer that just is attached to pre-order for
What's
corn dog.
What's next? The corn dog.
About it. No. That'd be hyper if there was a corn dog emoji for your battle code. I'd have that.
curious to see how this beta works for the next one. If it's everyone that pre-orders gets a beta access.
That's what it said. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think
Like,
it
I
would
wonder
be
if you get
false
it all at
advertising
once.
if they. I would hope you get in all at once and it's not like waves like in.
Yeah, that'd be a little disappointing.
Yeah, like, yeah, no, that would be meh. I don't think they'll do that though. Yeah. Oh, that was weird. No.
Oh, damn.
That anti-air X-ray.
Taking a sip of water.
The worst is when they jump over it.
Yeah. Or they fall too fast, like if you try and chain it at the end of a combo, and then they just
yeah.
fall too fast for it to
On the
actually.
ground.
Yes, like the first hit will hit them, but then the rest will miss. That's the worst.
It's like, oh, okay. No big deal. We're good. Can recover from this.
Dude, I just anti-aired you with that little fucking, little fucking dainty kick, dude. Oh, if I would have, I dodged it. I knew not to block because I knew you were gonna do that, but you were faster.
Run and grab.
Fuck you, dude. You like that shit?
Oh, that was
That's fucking reflexes there, dude. That was on reaction. That wasn't even predicting. Well, that was weird.
that was a lot of stabby stab.
I cannot believe that reach.
Ooh, great ball. Ooh,
Oh!
spin. Uppercut.
I have an idea.
Famous last words.
Walk and take down the man. Good stuff.
Shut the door.
Oh,
Ooh, over. Holy. Oh.
Oh, God. Wake up. Fucking I don't get for damage.
This might be the one.
Don't you say that! Don't you put this on me, Ricky Bobby!
Ooh, punch walk.
You fucking jinxing me.
I know. Oh.
Oh my god. Dude, what the fuck? Like the metal off your gauntlets falls off.
I know.
The fuck?
Did that come off?
That was better.
That just fall off.
The gauntlets come out of this beautiful green leather.
Speech.
I gotta get my voice pissed. Okay, well, I'm gonna get something to eat. I'm gonna AFK a little bit. I'll be right back, guys.
Alright, we'll probably be wrapping up soon anyways. At least on the stream. Obviously, King of the Hill will go on.
Who do I want to beat? No. We're gonna mirror that match. Dang it, you won.
Impersonating me again, Melina.
Hey, what's up, Andy?
Round one. Fight.
Andy, what's good?
Oh, wow.
Is unrelenting.
Nice. That was so cool. I don't even know what to think of that.
Whew, that was stressful. Okay.
Nice, good follow up.
Oh wow, should have known that was coming. Why didn't that reach?
Oh, yes!
How did that not work? I'm stressed.
Because it didn't get. You have to get the last bit.
No.
Oh, why did I let go? Oh.
Okay.
Load. I do declare this is quite the match.
I can't do that. Oh wow, I was gonna do that too. Oh, why didn't I run? Why didn't I do that?
Oh my god,
I
so
have
many
no idea
fans.
what's happening.
Katana has so many fans.
Could you have spun the wood back at me?
I don't know. It's a good question.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh, shit. Nice. Anyone's game.
Oh, dang it.
Oh!
No, there it is.
Everyone in chat so wet.
GG's.
GG's.
That was fun. That was a fun match.
All the fans.
All the fans. It's cold in here now.
The whirlwind. Whew.
There is a new king. Katana.
Who should I be?
Okay, dope. I'll get back in time.
Yeah.
Wait, I never went to AFK in the first place. Oops.
You only missed a match.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you were, it probably would have put me ahead of you. So it's probably
Then I
good
could
that you
say I
didn't.
finally beat Temp. I feel like Chris Farley.
You should. You are Chris Farley.
Round one.
Yeah.
Fight.
You're his living embodiment.
Yeah. Or like whenever I tell a joke, or no one laughs, I always panic. And like that's what he used to do. That's why I always thought he had to be funny.
Oh wow.
We laughed though. The corn dog shit's great.
That's my YouTube persona.
What made Chris Farley great is that he was such a nice, lovable guy, and David Spade was such a bitter asshole. It made such a great combination.
Yeah, good contrast.
Oh wow. That happened.
I feel like
Nice.
Goro's
Can't
colors,
see that
his alt
coming.
color scheme is a little less unique seeing it on Kunjin right now.
Yeah, that's true. With the brown and the turquoise.
And the
Yeah.
gold, yeah.
Round two.
Is it cold in here? It feels cold in here.
Yeah, it does to me too. I mean, it does. It's cool.
Fuck.
Oh. I forgot that it happened.
So, as at least Temp knows, I was in Los Angeles the last few days, and I was on the Venice Beach Boardwalk area, and man, you get some crazy people there. But so I went to get like these custom shirts. Well, they're not really custom shirts. They're the designs they have in the store, but then they sell them as custom shirts, and I use that in quotations because all they're doing is you choose a design off the wall, and then they put it on whatever shirt style you want, and they charge you as if it's a custom shirt. Well, anyways, they had no, like, we could not find the prices of these things. Like, all the other shops had their prices displayed, like 3 for $20 or whatever bullshit, like, thing, because they're all probably cheaply made. Well, anyways, this shop, so my wife and I are in there, and we pick out these things because we're going to give them to gifts to our family. So we do 3 shirts, and the guy's like, oh, I'm going to hook you up with the deal. I'm going to hook you guys up so you can get 2 more. In addition to the 3, you can get 2 more. And all you have to do is pay for the logos and blah, blah, blah. Like, he tried to make it sound like it's this wonderful deal. Well, anyways, I had asked, I was like, well, how much are the shirts, like, by themselves already? Like, the 3 that we're purchasing? Because I wanted to compare, you know, if it's a deal that you're giving us, give me some prices here to like compare them to know if you're actually giving me a deal or if the deal is even that worth it. Well, anyways, so we have them make the shirts because that's just how it works. So they do it. It takes about like 2 minutes. Anyways, they ring us up. And for these 3 shirts, they tried to charge us $142.
Oh my god.
That comes out to be almost $50 a shirt. And they're just like, they're plain, you know, Hanes shirts or whatever, or
nice.
Fruit of the Loom or whatever it is, and just with a logo. And these designs aren't like these masterfully crafted custom designs. They're slight alterations to what you could get in any of the other shops, 3 for $20. Except for these were probably at least better quality shirts because the other ones were probably questionable. So I mean, I'm familiar with how custom shirts work. I'm familiar with their prices. Usually you can get like 3 for, because the more you buy in bulk, the cheaper they are, obviously. But 3 shirts generally run you like $20-25 each. So, okay.
Yeah, 25.
So my wife and I were just like, I was just like, no, I'm not gonna pay that. I'm not gonna pay you $142. And then he points to this tiny ass sign that's on the side of the register. He's like, well, here's the prices right here. And I'm like, nobody told us that. He's like, well, he tried to give me a guilt trip. He's like, but I already printed the shirts. I already make shirts. He's like, I already make shirts. I make them. My boss will be upset. And I'm like, yeah, well, no, that's outrageous pricing. There's no way. And I'm like, I'm handing him the bag back. I'm like, no, I'm not doing this.
You have the bag in your hand.
Oh, nice, good shit.
You're like,
That was good.
Well, what they do is they try and sucker you in by...
Oh, for sure.
They try and do it... They do it all up front before they discuss price or show pricing anywhere. Because they want people to feel guilty, like, oh, you already printed them? Okay, well, I guess I'm obligated. No, that's not how that works. So, anyways, I was like, no, I'm not paying $142 for 3 fucking t-shirts. So, I gave it back to him, like, I'm not paying that. Well, he guilt-tripped me. So, all of a sudden, the boss comes over, and he's like, all right, well, we could do it for, like, $85. So, he already, like, brought it back by, like, $60. And I'm like, clearly this is just how much of a con you are that you're willing to drop it by $60 because you know what you're doing is a sham. So, I was like...
Exactly.
So, he's, like, trying to do $84 plus tax, and I'm like, flat out, the most I will pay for these is $75 after tax because that's how much custom shirts generally cost. And he's like, okay... And I was like, and I'm not gonna find another $75 charge on my card after this, am I? Like, fucking the dumbest shit ever. Like, I feel bad for anybody that gets easily conned into shit like
Scammed,
that.
yeah. That are like too.
Yeah,
Like, no way. My wife just walked out of the shop. I'm like, I'm at least gonna talk it through because I knew we wanted the designs, and if we can come to a reasonable price, I'm okay with it. But hell no, like, there's no way. I'm buying that. I'm not spending that money. That's fucking insane. But yeah, no, I just thought that was hilarious. Just like the ridiculousness. Oh, we had another funny story where a lady. We were on the Santa Monica Pier with like the Ferris wheel and all that shit. I found a Ultimate MK3 machine, which is kind of cool. But this lady, she comes up and she's like, "Oh, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year." She starts putting a bracelet and necklace on me and my wife each. She's like, "Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year." And then I'm like, okay,
I
like.
was just about to say those people.
So I was like, "What is this?" And then she's like, she brings out like a little notepad with like 3 sections. She's like, "Here, sign your name, sign your name, sign your name." And I was like, "Okay." So I signed my name, and then she's like,
$25.
and then she's like, "Okay, now put phone number here." And she's like, "Okay." And then she's like, "Okay, put a number here." And we're like, "What's the number for? Like, what does that mean?" And she's like, "Oh, just put number, any number, 20, whatever." And I was like, "Okay." And then after we put a number there, she's like, "Okay, that's how much you donate." And I'm like, "No, that is not how this works." I
was just about to bring those people up. Yeah.
I was like,
Every time you go,
so I immediately take off the bracelet and the necklace, and I'm like, no, that's not how this works. I was like, but yeah,
yeah, that's how they get you.
well, once again, that is not how these transactions work. They are not official. I am not bound to anything. And then
Yeah, I hate that. And they just put it on you, like they just walk up, put the bracelet on you, and you're like, "What?" And then they're like, $25.
$25. But yeah, she thinks, like I said, it's
mugging me.
it's one of those things where it's just like the shop where they think if they can make people feel obligated, you're gonna get the people that feel like that have no assertive quality and they have no backbone, so they're just gonna be like, "Oh, I guess I owe you $20 now because I agreed to something and I put my name on a notepad." Nope, that's not how it works. So yeah, I just thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, I took my friend in San Francisco who's never been, and he kept getting got by those people, and I was like,
Oof.
"Damn it, Josh, stay next to me. You don't know.
don't wander away."
Yeah, don't wander away. You're going
by yourself.
He's gonna wander away, and he's gonna be like $500 down, and he's gonna be wearing like all sorts of jewelry and shirts.
Yeah, missing his shirt.
Yeah. He's got like 5 bags worth of shit he didn't want.
Where's your car keys? I traded them.
They told me.
How?
They told me.
I wrote my name on a notepad.
I'd get a new car.
Yeah, they told me that I owed them my car now.
He put his name on the notepad, and then they're just like, "What kind of car you have? Like, write down what car you have."
They gave him a bike for the car.
It's my car now. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, since I live down here, yeah, so always in those places. LA, San Francisco, other places.
I'm not even like bothered by it. I just
Exactly.
find it laughable. I'm like, who
They get
falls
people
for
to do
this? Oh, I'm sure they do. There's a reason why they're still there doing it. I'm sure it's nothing new. I just thought it was funny, her technique. "Oh, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year." It's just like,
Yeah.
okay.
Put down a number. Anything.
Yeah, just put down a number. I saw other people. I saw some things that other people wrote. Somebody like wrote 177. I'm like, dear God, she probably like, "Okay, you owe me $177 now." I'm gonna be honest with you, Jodan. I'm about to hit you with my X-ray. You might want to stand up for this. Stand up, Jodan. Jodan, stand up.
Did you just leg kick him
Damn
out
it!
of his...
I was hoping you would stop.
Oh. I just like when you do that kick, they like hit their face on the grass. Oh. Oh, I knew it was coming, machete.
Last time I went to San Francisco, I got a Scientology pamphlet.
I thought you were gonna say a degree or something.
Yeah.
I'm part of a church now.
Oh yeah, he was like, "You know Scientology?" I was all like, "Yeah, that fucking
jump
scam."
off that
And then
thing.
he was all like,
Jump
"Here's
off.
a pamphlet."
Jump.
Jump off the...
You should have jumped, Jodan.
Yeah. You would have had a chance.
You owe me
Oh,
25.
wow. Oh. Oh, there's 2 seconds left. 1, 0.
I was just about to win.
Kick, 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 kick. Oh. That was a kick.
Yeah. Oh, another funny thing, when I was in San Francisco the other time, like, this guy didn't have a hand, and he, like, got kicked out of the store.
Did he
and
have
then
a
he was
hook?
all like...
The SmackDown in the
no.
on YouTube said that the same thing happened to him, except for it was fruit roll-ups that he got handed.
What the heck?
That'll be
Not even
$50.
Gushers?
Oh, God. This better be laced. No. But yeah, I was just like walking through the San Francisco, the big mall they have there, and then as I was walking through, the guy was like, he was getting kicked out of the store, and then he was all like, I may not have a hand, but I'll kick your ass. And then I was like, man, that's not this girl.
No, I know. And we stayed in LA for like 4 days, and I was ready to go at that point. Our hotel was literally right on the beach, which was awesome, but we didn't realize that we were also right next to all those shops, so it was just like, it was just craziness at all times. It was funny, but disturbing.
Yeah, especially at night. That's when the crawlers come out.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you get a lot of people that just randomly yell for no reason, because they're probably like all fucking tweaked out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and don't take a picture of anything, because then you'll also owe someone money.
Oh! That's gonna cost me.
Yeah, like again, I was gonna say my friend Josh, he was like, oh, I like that shirt, and he took a picture of it, and the guy was like, delete it. He was like, what?
Delete it!
The owner like came out, because someone take a picture, he was all like, delete the fucking picture. And
Delete.
Josh was like, okay.
You delete. He pulls out a gun, delete it. You just had to keep pushing, didn't you?
Like he's gonna steal the design. Like you can't buy the shirt and then steal the design. I don't understand it either, but you just don't do it. And again, yeah, he was like, oh, that's a funny design. And then he took his phone out, pointed it. And as soon as he took the picture, yeah, the guy comes out from the register. He's just like, delete it.
Delete it. Delete it.
I was like, what you should have did is buy the shirt and then take a picture.
It's like, I own this shit.
And the guy the store guy's like, delete it. I bought the shirt though.
I bought the shirt. It's my shirt. You can take a picture after you get out of the store.
Shit, I'm fucked.
I went to the Keys once in Florida, and this guy like had a parrot, and he like came up to me and my friends, and we were like, "You want the parrot on your shoulder? Right? You can take a picture."
Oh man, if I made it over you, that was enough to start a combo and take it.
And then when he puts the parrot on your shoulder, you have to pay him.
Yeah. He's like, so $20 for a picture? They're like, what?
Delete it.
delete the parrot. Delete.
Delete the parrot.
I'm trying to think of any other crazy things that happened. There's a guy that tried to get me to buy his or donate for his rap album.
Was this all in one trip?
Yeah, this is during this trip.
Yeah. Never take the free mixtape, because then you owe them $5.
Oh wow, free mix.
Well, he handed, in this particular case, he handed me like a CD, and he's like, "Here, put these headphones on," and I put them on, and I'm like, "Okay, I'm not a big rap fan. I mean, I like some rap, but not a lot." But anyways, I put them on. I listened to it for like 10 seconds, and then he starts the, just donate this or whatever, and I was like, "Nah, no thanks." And then I hand them back the headphones, and I'm give them back a CD. I'm not interested in this.
No.
See, what you got to do is out crazy them. The lady, I was thinking to myself, the lady that's like, Happy New Year, and now you donate $20. I should have just handed her something I own that I don't even want, and I'm like, all right, now you owe me $50.
You write down a price.
She hands you her little notebook, and then you pull out your own little notebook.
I should. The next day, I should have showed up with my own notebook and be like, start putting cheap shit on her, and be like, all right.
Or give her back the exact stuff she gave you.
Oh man, it didn't work out. Oh man.
Oh god, look at that little Quan Chi fetus on the ground.
I like the commitment to the full combo, even though you won.
Yeah, I mean, even though I was dead like after the first hit.
Just brown reptile. What is going on here?
Eee.
This is the greenest I can make him without going classic.
No, it's not the attire. It's all the dirt. Like they accumulate dirt like they already coated themselves in oil before.
In dirt.
Yeah. They showed up with dirt.
Well, if anyone has oil all over them, it's Reptile.
Classic.
I was gonna say Melina, but okay, yeah, okay, I think it's her.
Yeah, she can have some more.
Wow, 10.
Good for her skin.
She's dressed very conservative, you know. She has pants.
No. They should have gave Reptile Melina's MK9 costume.
The one that you win after beating the challenge tower.
Exactly.
The wraps. Just the wraps.
Round 1. Fight.
Playing the air guitar.
Fuck. Buddy, I got a bullet with your name on it.
Literally. Oh god, you do. Holy shit.
Here's a body. Ooh. That was a misfire.
I'll get it back.
I would get there.
You're lucky I don't know how to play. Oh,
Oh gosh.
I was just kidding. I like this. I just go off.
Side, yeah. 60% combo.
Whoa.
Oh. What the? Uh-oh.
God.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shoot him.
Big fireball.
Oh. Actually, he almost did come back.
Thank God I had that giant fireball.
Goro wins.
All right, I'm going till I lose. So if you beat me, this will be quick.
If you beat him, you owe him $20.
Oh wow. Write down a number.
Speaking of which,
Respect
we should
points.
probably figure out what's on the line for this fantasy draft we have before the actual reveal event, because that's pretty much when obviously a lot of the points are going to be on the board.
That's cool, man. Anything.
So we'll think of something. We got 4 more people in the mix too, with Brusque, Django, Ishii, and Down Forality, I believe. So we'll figure something out.
The winner gets free DLC.
I was thinking that, but DLC was part of it. We'd have to skip that aspect of the
Round 1.
points, but I'm good with whatever. I'm in the same boat. It's more of the fun of just the bragging rights, but... Ouch. Ouch. Ouchies.
Taste your death.
The jump.
Should have known going in was a bad idea. All it takes is a low poke.
Round 2.
And girls all about the low poke.
That poke game is real.
He pokes all day. So
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, what? I didn't even remember.
Oh god.
Close.
Fuck. This is the part where you fall down.
That was pretty cool. The booty bump into the delicate kick.
Shit.
Oh, fuck, that was your punch point. Oh god, I thought it was gonna be a fan. Oh god.
I was waiting.
Good shit.
Just waiting for that opportunity.
Wait. 35.
Shit.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh god, all that armor for nothing.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Ooh, that was
Good
close.
games, damn.
Yeah, it was fun.
Goro wins.
You kept your gauntlets. Goro happy. Goro not like buy new gauntlets.
Defend.
Goro take from Aqua guy.
You know, you can't always make it to the gauntlet store.
It's true. I heard they're closed on Sundays.
Alright, so I guess I got one more left in me. Who do you want, Colbs?
Whoever you want to be.
Well,
Whatever your heart
consistent.
desires.
Alright.
This is probably my last two.
Yeah, we'll end the stream after this match. So whoever wins, whoever
The
loses,
finale.
you can do it.
I beat Reptile once. I can do it again.
You can do it. Do it for all the little kataners out there.
It's a lot of pressure.
Fight.
Oh wow.
That second hit's the overhead.
Unless I do a slide, I can cancel it.
Don't talk back to me. I like that worked when you weren't even facing him. You have like this parry prepared, and he tries to sneak attack you from behind, and it still activates. Makes no
didn't think
sense,
that would
but it's
work.
good. There you go.
I hate.
Down, up, down,
Oh
up.
wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Acid to the face.
Everyone's just running.
Yeah, you guys are just running opposite ways. You just leave. You both leave the battle. Guess we didn't really want to
Go
fight.
home. We're friends.
Yep. Let's run away from each other as fast as possible.
See what happens.
Branch.
Yep. Hey. Oh, I should have branched him out.
Oh boy. We've got a friend request from Jaded Rain.
Ready to taste the death?
Oh, GG's.
GG's.
GG's, everybody.
That nice reptile breath.
This was fun. We'll have to do it. I mean, we got only a couple weeks till the reveal, so we'll have to do this again.
For sure.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. We will definitely be playing some more MKX, doing some streams or whatever. Depends what you guys want to see, but we'll be playing regardless. But thanks everybody for tuning in. Take care. See you soon.
Yeah, stay safe, everyone.
Stay safe.
Adios.